What? What?
What? What's up in here? Oh my god.
3 minutes.
What? What?
What?
What's going on? What's the... Did I knock this out or something? The lights on. It's just...
Ready yet?
Hold on. Oh, camera bloody went off.
Off? That's normal, isn't it?
Facing directly here, and therefore it just went turned off. Right, let me try this again.
What is this, guys?
What the?
Ow, just banged myself.
Shit.
What? Hi, what?
Why is this not?
Ah, we've got a big, massive crowd tonight. Yeah. Shh.
What the fuck? Why isn't this working? God.
Hey, Jorge. It's been a while. Busy man. Stefan. What's up? How's the snakes? Hello, Marie.
Isn't someone else supposed to be?
Justina. Hey, Nanase. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Martin. Hey, JP. Got 1 minute to go, Alex. I'm all ready, Alex. I'm on time, Alex.
It's not me. Oh, why isn't this working?
Yo, Lachelle. How you doing? Morning, Justice. How's everyone?
God.
Hey, Jacqueline. Afternoon.
It's not even working.
What's not working?
The camera's not working.
Is it?
No.
Let me yank it out.
No, hold on. Hold on. Let me see what's going on.
Is it damage due to the...
It's possible.
Shall I pull it out?
Hold on a sec. Yeah, pull it out again. See what's up.
Ew, it's all rusty.
Because it's been bloody wet, isn't it? You put it in?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just removing this first. Let's see.
Go on, give me a tissue. Let me try and plug it right into the tower. Maybe the cable's dodgy.
Okay. Technical issues, guys. 1 sec.
99 years later. Should buy another camera, spare camera. You know what they say, yeah? Buy things in 4.
What?
1 to play. What is it, guys? Is it 1 to play? 1 for display.
1 for a rainy day.
Yeah, that rainy day.
And 1 to go all the way. It's not. Oh, hold on.
Come on. I gave it a good wipe.
There you go.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Awesome. Now let's buy another camera.
I
This is quite rusty.
need to change that resolution to...
All fixed, guys.
No, it's not yet.
What?
Okay, done that. Put that over there.
Stefan says, got a load of new bits, especially for the coming plan. Got some cool shit for future projects too. Are we on the same topic? Hey, Alessandra, Martin. That's right, Scotty. We need some technical staff in here. First for technical difficulties. Brandon Evans. Have you got your snake yet?
He's been a busy boy, hasn't he?
He's been busy. Yo, Brendan Restello. Looks like you got your setup all sorted out now.
Okay. Alright, we're good to go.
We're good to go. What? Let's start again. What?
What? What? Right, let's do this. Let's... Chocks, you're not in... You need to move...
What?
To get a bit closer.
It's alright.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna start... Do you have anything to drink? We need to crack it open so pick it up. There we go.
My drink's here.
Alright. Start recording. Crack that open. Boom! What is going on, guys? Check it out, we got Michael Lai in the house! The one, the only, Mr. Light, right here, right now, blessing us with his presence, right here in F4F HQ. Check it out, we got him in, we've been asking for weeks.
Yes,
weeks.
I have been asking for weeks.
Oh wait, yeah, you were asking me, that's right, sorry, got
It
confused.
was super expensive to bring Michael Lai in.
We had to fly him in all the way from downstairs upstairs, and this has been super jam-packed. What is going on, guys? How you guys doing? Let's please give Michael a round of applause.
It's Lai, not Lee.
It's Michael Lai, baby. And let us give him a round of applause for joining.
Happy New Year, Michael Lai.
Happy New Year. Hold on, let me just crack one of these open. Cheers to Michael.
Wait.
There you go, and cheers to Chocks.
Alright.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yes.
Cheers,
guys.
everyone.
Chocks, you're not even on the screen, so let me just move this over there. Like that.
There we go.
That's what I like to see.
Nice.
The things this boy has seen walking in, absolutely zero, because I hit it all. I mean, yeah, you know, definitely. What is going on? How's your week been? Let me hear it. Michael Lai, you know you guys have been seeing him all around. Really helpful. He's going to be telling us all about his collecting habits, as long as it's safe for TV, over 18 years old, 18 plus.
He's going to reveal all those secrets and all those secret PMs he's been having with you guys.
Absolutely.
Right here on the street. He's going to grind you guys up.
Indeed.
Maybe this is a mistake. Why am I even here?
Indeed. So, how's it been going, guys? Let us know how your week's been. Let me just say, what is up, guys? This is our next one versus figures.
Hey everyone, this is Chuckles.
This is Michael Lai.
Welcome to Friday Q&A with Chocks today, number 100.
100.
And 2.
Boom! There we go. On the spot and living as it goes. It, of course, is the 11th of January 2019. The second stream of the year, but we have a totally not action-packed, an action-packed episode for you today. What have you been going up to, guys? How's your week been? Good morning, America. Good afternoon, EU. Good evening, Asia. And what should be happening to Australians?
Sleeping.
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. What's been going on with you guys? Let us know.
Oh, wow. Hey everyone, so welcome Facebook viewers, YouTube viewers, and Twitch viewers. Thanks for joining.
Absolutely. What's going on, Zach? This is Cheggy right here.
Hi guys, I'm Cheggy. From the club, you remember?
Absolutely. MJP's fitting skirting boards. I know you're a man that likes to keep his work in the... He likes to keep his work in the...
he said he loves Fridays. He loves Fridays because it's payday.
There you go.
There you guys, it's payday.
Everyone likes payday. I've been paying for a lot of things recently. Kirby Gate. Sif Gate. But it's a very different to payday that he's referring to, because the
That's
payday
right,
that
yeah.
I've been experiencing is the wrong kind of paying. The paying out. 128 gig allowance for MJP. You can watch as much as you can. As much as you can. That's a lot of megabytes right there. What's going on, Lexus? What have you been up to? Nice one, Chris. I like to see that CS has been sorting you out. That's very important that
Awesome.
the team is firing on all cylinders. We got Nana Say as mod extraordinaire on the Twitch account. That's what I like to see. Shout out to Lauren. Congrats, you managed to make it to the beginning. Over to you, Michael. Let's hit it. Any question that you want to see
Yes.
busted out?
Any
How's it
question,
going?
yeah.
Ask them how they're doing.
Come on.
You
Or
know,
are there like any questions for me?
any question? Well, we'll come back to your Q&A. You'll have your own Q&A. Don't you worry. But just you want to be like flowing. You want to be going, yo, what's up? How you doing? What's going on? You know, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Look,
No,
Justina
usually I
wants to see
just,
some.
Like, good day, mates. All the way from Australia.
yeah. Usually
I
We
just
love
do
you,
the
Australians.
wave.
I'm representing Australia.
Justina wants to see some jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Boo 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 boo. The law is in the house. What's going on?
Oh,
Sealed 7. You ain't gonna touch this. Michael's been sworn to secrecy. If he gives away anything, we gotta cut his hair off. Keep that secret. The secret stuff that you've been seeing in the vault. Zip.
hey, Amanda Kirby. Wow, it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time. How you doing?
She's just from Australia. When are
Aye.
you gonna like
Yeah, but-
hit her up?
I'm from Townsville.
The same place, Australia.
Yeah, but no one's near Townsville.
Anyone from Townsville?
Anybody from Townsville?
Marine biology. About what though? Like, just in general? Or?
So, why don't you... should you answer Marie's question? She's got a question for you.
Right, let's read out the question from Marie first. Right, should this stream now calling Friday with Q,
N A
and
and
M?
M. No, I should just,
Or should we throw things up on MAQ it? Mac.
Yeah.
It's been a while, Amanda. It's been a while.
Yes.
MAD, only you've seen the good stuff, mate. And I've been working on that behind the scenes to make it from the good stuff to the great stuff. It's looking good. What's going on, Bruce Liao? Matt Murray's joining us.
Bruce Liao. Any
If
new
Michael
faces?
Warehouse.
Any new members? What do we like to do?
No law. No one's
Pop
seen that.
Cherry?
Yes, we like to pop a cherry once a week.
Any Friday Q&A with Chocks and A and Michael, virgins in the house, should be all of you, because this is the first time we've done... Hold on.
First
Let me
time we've
change
done it.
Number one though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the first time we've done what? 3P.
Wait, hold on. Why doesn't that appear? Oh, it does appear.
Isn't
It's
it
just
like
the label
Mac?
stuff. Yeah, it's
Are we
Mac.
doing the Mac thing?
We're going to do it with the Mac.
Hey Brennan, how's it going?
First city. Oh.
See, Victor Navarro. Townsville was the first city I went when I visited Australia a long time ago. Then what happened?
What
You
did
never
do
went
there? Yeah. Not much to do
The
there.
first time.
I
the
like
last
it.
time.
What's going on, Stephanie? What's up, Brennan? You're sitting back a bit, Jock, so therefore you're... Because
Don't lean forward, innit?
Me don't lean forward. Can't see that. I can't even see what's going on.
I'm just sitting normal. I'm like, yeah.
Don't, Law, everybody keep your questions. There will be a Q&A section with Michael where he's going to be sharp. Answering left. Question on the right. Answering them all. But first of all, before we get into all of that...
Different franchise.
Yeah, you got to start thinking about... No, it's not for now. It's not for now. We're gonna have your section.
Okay.
First of all, we're going to hit it off with Chokes. Let's do the announcements.
Alright, guys. Before we carry on, obviously we always start off with the notices. And we've got something very, very special tonight. obviously we have the special guest, Michael live from the Collectors Club.
3 p.m.
Peggy.
This is Michael Lai, mate. You hang out with him
it's
all the
Peggy.
time in
Peggy.
Dangalangs and in all the other places.
All the danglangs.
All the places.
Yeah, all
this
those
is Michael
Dangalangs.
Lai. Bada bing, bada boom. Who's this guy? Come on, this is royalty right here.
Right, let's carry on. Right, so recently what's been going on with the pre-orders? We have Mimic pre-order from the Dark Souls series. That is open until 18th of January. Unless it doesn't hit the edition sizes where the pre-orders will continue to open. Currently on pre-order right now is Conquer. That is ongoing to until the 1st of February. Much appreciate the Conquer fans, the Rare fans jumping into the club. There's been a ton of activity from those guys coming in there for the Conquer review. It's been great for validation, and we look forward to everyone else coming in. What am I looking at?
I'm just trying to see whether or not my mouse comes over. Doesn't. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah, it's my first stream. Yeah.
Your first stream?
It's Lai, L-A-I.
Who are you replying to? Brendan, right?
Brendan,
No, so
yes.
Brendan, yes. So
So you got to say his thing
yeah.
and then reply because
people won't know who
what
you're talking to.
about.
Yeah, you'll be like, what the hell? It's like, yeah, who's this guy talking to? All right then. Hey, oh wow, tons and tons of pre-orders that have been extended. Guys, Shovel Knight Player 2, Phoenix Wright, Martial Law, Alphonse, Spiral PVC, Psycho Mantis, Warpstar Kirby, and Berserk Guts. Plenty of products are still open for pre-order. Alright guys, so if you want to know more information, make sure to check out our website, firstforfigures.com. If not, jump into our Collectors Club on Facebook. And in there, if you have any questions with regards to pre-orders, are they on waitlist or they're still open, do ask anyone in the club. The admins themselves and the other club members are very helpful in helping you guys. So thanks for the new members that's been joining us lately. Hope you enjoy the club, hope you enjoy the stream, and yeah.
Keep on going, Spicer, by the way. Yeah, so absolutely thanks for everybody coming to join us on the stream. But yeah, is that all the announcements then?
That is it, yes. So
that is all the announcements.
When
okay.
you're ready, you can do the weekend review.
Okay.
All right.
Let's introduce Michael. Let's talk a little bit about. Let's have a little Q&A, at least because Michael's going to be doing little bits of sections all throughout the show. So why don't we just stick it off just to get to know you a little bit more.
Yeah.
First of all, I'll kick it off, and I've got a question for you, Michael. When did you find out about us?
I don't actually know. Like the first time when I visited the website, it's still the old website with the black background.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's like 3 years
But
ago.
then I think I joined the club like 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, so if it's 2 years ago...
Or 3, I don't actually know. I don't remember.
It's been open for 3 years now, is that right?
Since
16,
January the
16, 17,
yeah.
and 18. Yeah, so it's been 3 years.
Mm.
Yeah,
You
but
mean
then
you're...
I was more of a lurker then, so
Yeah.
I think my first Q&A is like the...
We will see. We can check him out.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Check.
Check when he joined, yeah?
Really?
Michael, quick, tell us what's in the vote.
That's like 1.5 years ago.
Yeah, Michael Wright added by
The
the
Law.
one and only Matthew Law on 5th of May 2017. So you lied. It wasn't actually 22 years
Yeah,
ago.
I know. What are you
It's
trying
like
to say?
1.5. I mean, I don't remember.
This is interrogation here.
Yeah, the law knows that you...
Say the law knows that.
He
There
knows
you
what's
go,
up.
there you go.
That's right. So, you know, what is it that... It was at the first time... So you knew about the clearly you knew about the website before you knew about the club.
Yeah, the OG website.
Right, because if you don't... And
Yeah.
what was it that... What product was it that you sort of saw that when you brought you to the site?
It's
Artorias? Would it be Dark Souls?
It's Full Metal Alchemist when you got the license, I think.
Okay.
And then there's this kind of news on this website where I usually follow.
Which one was that?
I think it's Toys People. I'm not sure.
Toys Daily?
Toys People, yeah, the
Toys
Taiwanese
People.
website. Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
Toys People. Those guys have been sharing our stuff as well. Articles in for the Asian fans.
There you go, and then
Yeah.
it works.
And it works.
Bada bing, bada boom. Much
There you
appreciated.
go. Shout out to Toys People.
Shout out to Toys People.
There you go. And then my question is, what was it? So clearly you have the initial connection with us was with anime. Obviously Full Metal Alchemist. So you're a big Full Metal Alchemist fan?
Yeah, I ordered Alphonse actually.
Nice. And what about sort of general likes? I mean, are you a gamer? Are you
A bit of both actually, like gaming and anime, manga.
So what about some of the favorite franchises that you like?
Like gaming or anime?
Both.
For now, probably there are quite a lot actually.
Something that just pops into your head
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
Berserk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that. Yeah. Yeah, we got that.
Next.
Done. Off the checklist.
Oh, well, Hunter.
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah.
Next.
Next.
Gaming. It's usually like Japanese side of games. So it's like different from the license you've got.
Okay. Well, give us some examples.
Yeah. What games?
Now, if you could TT one, what is it we need to be TTing?
Can you do Hunter Hunter?
No, we said video games right now.
Video games. What do you guys want?
Absolutely.
Hey,
So,
Uncle Scabs.
we're going to throw the floor open to Michael in a minute, so make sure you guys get some
Hi, Uncle
questions
Scabs.
ready for him. I have one really important question. Now, I was not there, and you were, and it's a very historical time in the history of First Figures, and I was never there. And I feel like I need to learn through you, so I really need to hear in detail just how pretty that girl was that Chuckles denied. Because you were there at the Toy Show Awards, and I was not. And she went to give Chuckles, I mean, I've only seen the video footage, but the tension and the sexual chemistry in the room or whatever it was must have been electric, and he just palmed her off. So I'd like to hear more about that.
The whole scene. It's more like so they're like about to announce who the winner was, and then after they announce like first 4 figures.
Yeah, baby.
The whole
the whole crowd was like, yeah, go ahead.
They're like silence and like, wait, who?
Because they were shocked. They were shocked.
You could have heard a pin drop.
And then Choco stood up, walked towards the stage, and then Jeff and I were there as well, and then it's just us shouting, and then you guys at the live as well probably, and then he went up to the stage, collected the award, people clapped, and then handshakes, and then the lady, I'm not sure what she wanted to do actually.
She was paralyzed in awe, so she didn't quite get a chance to get so close to him because she was paralyzed in awe.
She was like standing at one side waiting because people were like taking pictures and stuff, and then that happened. You ignored her. Yeah.
But my question is, and I'm not really sure, did he actually like put his face in her face and went? Did he actually? Push her away. I mean, some say that that's what happens, but I was never there, so I'm not actually too sure.
I mean, there are videos, so guys can just check the video.
That's true, but I feel it might have been edited.
But, no, it's not. It's not really pushing her away. It's just kind of ignoring her.
I like it.
Walking the other way, downstage.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's ask Michael some questions. It was Savage Chocks at the time. You got any questions for Mr. Lai? Like,
Gentle fist.
Absolutely. Chocks, you got any questions for Michael?
Oh, wow.
Where to start?
Where to start?
There you go, Sealed 7, shout out. And when he says your favourite statue, he's talking F4F, yo. Just to be clear.
Well, shall I just say like the full name and
Sure.
so Seal 7,
Yeah.
my favorite statue from
Yeah.
First 4 Figures.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Mugen from Samurai Champloo.
Hashtag finish what?
Finish the line.
Oh!
Yes. Finish the line. Jin, hashtag Jin and Fu too.
So you got James B.
James. In the F4F office.
Yeah. So he's asking, how's it like in the
It's,
F4F office?
It's like,
Which one?
It's messy as hell. Okay, right, next.
Hey, Lauren.
There you go. MAT's asking, any games you're excited about in 2019?
I'm excited about Sekiro. And yeah, that's it for now, really.
Sekiro, yeah, okay. What about so quite quickly. What's your favorite Hunter x Hunter character?
Killua? Yes. Austin, my favorite Hunter x Hunter character is Killua.
John Morales is saying, turn around the camera.
Oh wow, Jeff is in the house.
There's actually not much to show in this room.
Jeffrey Lee is in the house.
Yes.
He's the second part of the equation that knows exactly what went down at the Toy Story Award, the Toy Soul Awards. We have both of them, and they can corroborate. Yeah, did give her a gentle fist.
With pleasure.
How many empty? I didn't actually count how many empty cans there are, but right now there are
What's the
half
question?
empty one on the
Sealed
left.
7. Ah.
I like it. I like it. So, was there anything else? Other
Favorite
questions?
anime?
Yeah. Well, so you said Hunter x Hunter, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite? Yeah.
Yeah, one of my
One of.
favorite. Yeah.
How's the view? It's a nice view, isn't it?
It's like this bridge, and then
The thing you talk about is the bridge, not the beautiful fucking ocean shit. No.
the first thing I see
Oh,
is
right,
the
okay,
bridge,
yeah,
and
okay.
they're like cars.
All right.
And then the ocean. It's
All
like
right, all right.
it's like nighttime now, so it's just dark.
I see beautiful clouds.
What's up, VGM? Is that Brit? Is that Brett?
Who?
Grey Devil asks.
Dream figure.
What's your dream figure you'd like to see us do?
That's a good question.
Don't say Jin and don't say Fool.
Probably Hunter x Hunter related as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Justina wants to know, you're going to get Jump Force?
No, not really a fan of.
Beat 'em ups? Or just those types of animes?
I'm a fan of Jump, like manga and anime, but I'm not a fan of like action fighting games. Yeah.
You heard it here first. What do you hate seeing in statues? Nope.
No, it's more like the whole feel of the statue, other than like nothing really specific. Like if it's not really related to the piece, I don't think it should be added, or when it's like too crowded, the piece.
So you don't like you like a little bit more simple, more focused on the character?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Did you find that the base to figurine ratio on Mugen was just right?
It's a bit difficult to display though, but then the pose is like, yeah.
I help you out there. I like it. Right, this is like we're gonna look at this.
Oh, I've got
Chocks.
one question for Michael I. Right, because you're based in Hong Kong, right?
Kind of.
Technically, you're
Technically,
still
yeah.
I mean, you're overseas studying,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
checking out the culture and all that stuff. Yeah, all that lovely jazz stuff. Yeah. So technically, end of the day, obviously you want to work abroad. You know, we spoke about this a while back, but home is still Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
So, and you love to travel Japan and Asia and all that stuff. You've been in the club for a while. What aspect? How can we improve having more Asian friends in our club? I mean, obviously we have a lot of Europeans, Australians, US guys. And like, how would you like? Give us some tips. Like, how can we have more Asian friends in the club? What would you do?
Maybe,
You're a marketing guy for a day. What would you do?
Like maybe, because most people, they
Sign this NDA, by the way.
like in Hong Kong, there are actually quite a lot of people getting unlicensed statue because they're like cheaper in a way. And there are people who follow like specific companies, not company, but like pages where they pre-order statues from specific statue making company and then just kind of deliver it to different people. So like people are getting statues from different licenses and different franchise from just one group, and they prefer to stay with that particular group and not like look around and stuff.
I think the biggest issue that we have, Chocks, I mean, not just Hong Kong, but and Hong Kong is probably better, but if you look at the places such as Japan or those sort of places, you really need to have the language.
Sure.
I think English is good enough for the places that we're there already for. Most Europeans can speak a lot more than I would say the typical Asian person could. And I think that we should get to the point where we should do that.
Just sell mini Chocks. That's an unlicensed product.
That's very true.
Or go to Comic Care. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's right.
So yeah, you were
Comic
saying
Care's over in Japan,
in
isn't
Japan,
it?
yeah.
It's supposed to be the biggest one, isn't it?
That Wonderfest and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like you said, like
shout out to Tamanna.
Jonathan.
Tamantanis, yeah? Shout out. Thank you very much for your support on that Conquer statue. I like it. A really... I love what we do, Chokes. It brings so many different... You know, Michael's here, he's banging on about things like, you know, Mugen. And then he's talking, and then we have someone who's talking about Conquer. You have those that are into Dark Souls. Then you have Nope for Troy. And then you have, you know, all of these different things. And I'm so grateful that we can sort of say it's part of the F4F family and the community. And it brings... Because, you know, you have... You know, shout out to all our... the other guys in the industry, but some just focus on certain areas, and it's quite easy to...
Its name.
Oh, Semantis.
Semantanis.
Semantanis, yeah.
Semantanis.
Nice one. So it's nice to be able to have all those varieties, and it's really interesting. Where
it's like bringing different cultures in together.
100%.
And then all of a sudden you get like, oh, I never heard of this game, or I never heard of this anime.
Sounds like Singapore. Potpourri of melting pots of different cultures. Sort of like I like to sort of see. No, it's definitely grateful that we can do that.
And then spacing and pricing is also an issue.
Yeah.
Hong Kong, flats and houses are really expensive, so people don't get much space to display stuff. It's mostly like they don't even have space for daily stuff, so there's no extra space for displaying.
Which is another reason why our PVCs is more of a focus moving forwards, where you can definitely have the space to fit, and it's definitely something that can appeal more to, if we ever try to, you know, we focus into Asia, etc. It's going to really sort of help. So there's a lot of reasons why we're looking into PVC so much more, and I want to try and do them for a lot of different licenses. For sure. Cool. All right, Chocks. We can review.
All right, cool.
I can't see that.
All right, I made it extra large for you.
Nice.
Can you see it?
I can.
Yeah.
Over to you, Chocks.
All right, guys. Wow, it's been a long time. Quite a few. If you guys remember, was it last year? 2017, wasn't it? 2017 when we did the launch. All right. September 2017. Can you guys remember what launch was that? We had a wonderful and exciting weekend after we did the launch. That is the Metal Gear Solid Snake. Quite a few changes, and obviously if you guys have been following us, you noticed that we also took the changes to I believe New York Comic Con. Yeah, we took a new revised sample to New York Comic Con to showcase.
That was in October, yeah.
Yeah, to showcase the Snake, and then shortly after that we came back and had one last chance for these pre-orders, and then recently, literally pretty much this week, Solid Snake is out the door. So congrats to the dev team, production team, finally getting that out the door. Obviously, you guys have been posting. I believe the first one that was found in the wild was from Instagram. You posted the pictures of Solid Snake in the, I believe should have been the Asia region, and a couple of days later, one of you guys posted in the club, and now, yes, finally, it's out. Solid Snake, and hopefully you guys make sure you check out the calendar on the website. You're able to find out which region Snake will follow, and yeah, it's been really good, really good. And guys that picked up the combo and essential edition, I'm really happy for you guys. You guys will also get an extra free additional cards, the POW keys, as you guys would know if you're a fan of the franchise. So guys, do let us know if you picked up a Psycho Mantis, or you're waiting for that, or you're waiting for your Snake. We have, obviously, if you guys have been following us at Gamescom, we have the Solid Snake PVC, the SD range, coming up very soon. So yeah, plenty of good stuff for the Metal Gear Solid fans. So hopefully, if you're a fan of Metal Gear Solid, make sure you jump into the club and let us know how everything is, and just, yeah, keep supporting that line.
Absolutely. So Liam, you found us on time this time, so make sure you put a, well, it's only been 30 minutes or so you've got a bit of time. But you just missed just a little bit. Now, I wanted to say that the Solid Snake, a little bit of controversy when it comes to the PAL, the PAL keys.
Yeah.
Where we threw it in as a nice little Easter egg. But there seems to be a little bit of almost like, if we had known about that, we should have known about that at the time, right? Rather than here's a little bonus, because it was only with the combo and the essentials, right?
We did mention that in the product.
We mentioned what in the product?
The additional cards in the product description.
That it would have it?
That there will be additional cards.
Oh, we didn't say what they would be?
We said there will be additional cards for the essential and also for the combo.
Oh, well, we've done it then.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was almost like some people were like, but even if we didn't do that, if we ever to just make one version to have something, it's almost like you had a product and you were happy with it, you purchased it. The fact that another product gets a little bonus on it, should that be something that's going to make you angry? And I was finding that was happening a little bit in that. And well, if we'd already said that it was going to come with additional things, and that's fair enough, we already sort of said it. But it's quite interesting to sort of see that. It's the first time we've done it before, Chocks, you know, just with Easter egg something in there, at least for one type of product. And it was quite interesting to see the reaction. A lot of people were, hey, that's really great for those who've got it. And those were actually quite upset about it. It was quite interesting, because when we do it for the first time, you never quite know how the reaction is going to be. And then, yeah. And it's like, shh. Let people enjoy things.
Let them enjoy it for 5 minutes.
Absolutely. So, you know, definitely it was quite an interesting thing with that. Now, can
I just answer a question from Liam? Hey, Liam, you're asking, did I hear from Krupa yet? Actually, no, I haven't.
I thought you guys were tight.
I don't know. He's been super busy with his new YouTube channel. See, a shout out there for you, Daniel. So he's been super busy with his YouTube channel. I mean, he's got a club. I joined the club. I did join his club, Liam, you know, with all the other slugs. But you know, those guys are really busy. You know, obviously, they're on a Patreon thing. Quite nice little contribution.
A lot of people have
a lot of people have been contributing, yeah. So
when are we going to do one, Chocks?
I don't know. Let's do one now, yeah? Guys, if you...
yeah, what would happen if we had a Patreon? What would we do?
Yeah, what extra special stuff would you like to know?
Extra sneaks.
Extra sneaks? Pay for sneaks, would that be interesting?
I need to check. I'll check it out. I'll check it a little bit later. Yeah.
Pay for sneaks. That'd be interesting.
You
want to see all the Zelda stuff? Patreon.
That's right. PM him again. I've already sent him a message already, Liam. I'm guessing he's really busy with the boys.
So this is kind of like a blueprint to the future Chocks. We'll sit here with a studio office that we're looking to move into in beginning of March, and right now, of course, it's very toasty with us three next to each other, right?
Yeah.
It would be nice. It'd be lovely if we had like this a more open section, and we can sort of do all of that. That'd be really cool. And so when Michael comes back by popular demand for his encore, let there be a nice little studio section going on, so Michael can be. It could be a nicer setup. It'd be interesting to sort of do that.
There was this one question from
Ooh.
Randy.
Yeah.
He asked whether there will be something like extra for FMA Combo Edition.
Yeah, you see, what we do for one thing doesn't relate to the other, so the answer is we haven't even got to that point to even think about it. So when it comes down to the packaging, we can sort of...
That's nice. I mean, like, Matthew says Patreon extra backdrops. And Jenny Long says, oh, extra backdrops is a good idea. I'll pay a few bucks for extra sneaks.
Extra sneaks. I'd be like, okay, anybody apart from Troy can pay for Zelda sneaks.
Maybe get a special shirt. Special core range shirt. You get your core range that you normally would get on a website. And if you're a Patreon, you get a special
guy.
exclusive edition.
Absolutely. I think that makes a lot of sense. So this week I've been, there's not actually been that much happening this week in terms of me posting much. I know a lot of you have been bored senseless with me welcoming 100 new people every single time, but I really think it makes a difference.
Yeah.
But I think, to be honest with you, Chocks, that should be Cheggy.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Let's change it for me, because everyone's like, it's Alex's... no, it's not fucking another Lurker video. Oh, is it? Oh, no, it's another...
Another
I probably
tease.
did that about...
It's another tease.
I probably did that 5 or 6 or 7 times without a single tease or any tee-hee, and people getting really bloody annoyed with it. So can we get Cheggy to do that?
All right, sure, okay. Yep.
Moving forward, so get Cheggy to do that. Or can the admins even do that? Can they see that?
Sure. You might not have... I'm not sure whether they have... been posted, but it's sort of like if you and I posted or Cheggy posted it, obviously we've got a little bit more friends than.
But it's not about us having friends. Don't get me wrong. I like that others are going in there and saying welcome. It's not about them. It's about the new people and getting them to.
Sure, yeah, because
so it makes no difference how many friends you've got.
Because we're already tagged in that list.
They're tagging
new friends. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So the lol, can you? Oh yes, you can. Right. So
all right, nice.
So let's do that. Any time that we default see it. So
one
I'm going to
one of you admins take it in turns.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we can see who's actually doing anything. I mean,
I didn't mean it that way. I want all the admins to be involved.
Yeah. So I've this week literally done that about 5 weeks because obviously this has been a feature that's always been going and. It's actually quite good to get people to be like, I've just snuck in for the giveaway. We know, but become an active member of the community. You never know what's going to happen, and try to get people involved. And I think that's kind of important. So, can Cheggy, can the Law, can all the addies, if you ever see it go to 100+ members, boom, welcome them in. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to concentrate on those that are things like the.
I'll be keeping an eye on you guys.
Yes, Adam. Cheggy. From behind, it's Cheggy. You can't. There you go. We got Cheggy right here. And so that is a lot of my posts this week. So I've actually not done that much at all in terms of sneaks. But
well, everyone knows what you've been doing this week, though.
This week, I've been hella busy at the Hong Kong Toy Fair. Now, I was there on Monday and Tuesday. You would have seen me post that. And it's a business-to-business convention where, come on, let's be really, really honest about this, Michael. How fucking awesome do I look in my business clothes?
Really awesome.
There you go. We had Michael came and saw us as well. So he came and saw
with
us
shoes as well. Actually.
Shoes and everything, right? Tuesday, Michael came over. So right, Tuesday, Michael came over. But Monday and Tuesday, I was at the convention, and it's a business-to-business thing. It was quite interesting. I've done that show before under different hats before, but before at that time it was only offering resins, And the number of people that walk past and look at the resins go, that looks great, but there's no fucking way in chance in hell that we could sell that as a distributor. We totally get it. And in fact, it's not even a focus for us. However, the PVCs is. The PVCs is absolutely important that we get the right distribution in place. And it was important that we could... So the booth was mainly about the PVCs. You could see it was having much more prominence. Yeah, we had a few resins there. I think, what did we have? We had Bowser, we had Varisu, we had... Snake, and we had Conker. Yeah, just because they were just lying around the office, right? We just chucked those on. And then it was the upcoming PVCs, which we had obviously Ornstein, Stein, choose your bloody side. And then we have... which one?
Artorias?
Well,
it's not
so Artorias, SD, and Ami was there, and we had Snake.
He mentioned.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Snake, Ornstein or Ornstein, take your side.
Yeah, whatever. Innit? I'm not German, so.
Round 1. And obviously Crash and Spyro and
partnerships,
Link and
GNF partnerships.
GNF partnerships as well.
Yeah.
And that was a great to showcase Amy and Supersonic from the classic line.
Yeah.
So those were all there, and I wasn't too sure what kind of traffic. I think ultimately it was definitely worth doing. We had quite a few people came on who we'd never met before, but we also had a few people now, especially because Dan has joined the company just about 3 months ago. So it was good for him to put a face to a lot of the names of people who did come over that he'd been in communication with. So that was sort of good to do. And we had a few other people like licensors come on as well, and
yeah, definitely
that was good as well. Now Wednesday I had to come back because we actually had the guys from Warpstar who do Kirby. They are actually in town for the first time ever. We took them out for a nice dim sum, but before then I had to give them a whole presentation. I was like, right, how do I do this? And it was the first time for me to ever do that. Chocks, how did I do?
Really? That's the first time?
Of course, I've never done anything like that before. All right.
We could always be better.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's a sort of way. That's a really
could be better.
Politically correct way of saying you are shit.
Next time, just remove the vodka from the image.
True that. It's the only thing that woke up John.
Yeah, that's true.
Now they brought over a lot of gifts, which was really lovely.
Yes,
right? They did.
Very nice. Thank you very much.
Much appreciated to Warpstar for doing that.
Yes.
And one of the ones was this Kirby fan, which I bought it over for Harvey. He really loves that.
That's really cool.
And then you got a little
the remote control helicopter
version, and some snacks and some
an art book.
Yeah, I'll show that in a minute. Now that Michael's dropped his stuff all over it, yeah. And then the some 3Ds and some like little keychains. Is that on? Or was that from before?
Yeah, some couple keychains. Yeah, couple.
And also, shout out to Michael. You actually brought me back some stuff when you were last in Japan. Last time you brought me over some. You bought some stuff that I helped myself to.
Some candies as well.
Yeah. What was the stuff from this time round? Oh, sorry,
it's there.
That's not
I'm
his.
not talking about the candy. I'm talking about the. Anyway.
I'll go look at my suitcase and find something for you. Yes.
And then the other thing is this, which is a really, really great book. I've been going through it. It's called the Kirby Art and Style Collection, and I'm going through it, and it's got all this beautiful imagery. It's all in Japanese. Well, fortunately, a lot of it's just obviously pictures.
Lovely pictures.
Excuse. Yeah. Some lovely pictures. And
even the hardback is hardback. Even the images on the front covers are quite nice.
Yeah, they've got like Kirby from
that's really
different
nice.
years and different games.
Yep.
Hey Amanda, you're on the stream. This is your stuff.
Beautiful. I'm not even sure if it's available in the West.
Probably through Amazon or something.
But I mean, as in there's
probably
no
English version. If there's an English version of this.
Yeah. I mean, look at these monstrous Meta Knights, and look at these. Yeah. And have you seen what about the Kirby in the robot suit? Like, I've seen this a lot. I mean, when I look at these sort of things, my creative juices are going crazy. Look how cool that is. Look,
yeah.
I was thinking when I saw this, and that's like little it's a statue, right? to do these kind of cute dioramas, Chocks. Now, of course, we've done our big power-ups, we've done all of those sort of things. But how cool would a Kirby sort of scenery, because the scenery and the levels are really kind of, you know, very important to it as well. A kind of diorama, you know, very similar how we did Sonic 25th.
Yeah.
It was, so you'd have a smaller Kirby with some more about the scenery, Whispering Woods, you know, all that sort of stuff. What do you guys think about that? And, you know, here's another really cool, oh no, it's this one over here. So that's that diorama, and then look, you got this one here. Look how awesome that is. Was that Epic Yarn?
The one to your...
Yeah, this one. Yeah?
Yeah,
is that Epic Yarn? And yeah, it's 2015, right? What does that say? Epic Yarnu.
That sounds like Ka.
I thought you already said
Kabi.
Right, wonderful.
Yeah.
How about I got that bit?
Yes, this is Kabi. Yes.
Right.
It's like Shiba Lin. Oh.
Indeed, that one, yeah. Epic Yarnu, yeah?
Yes.
And then, how cool would that be, Chocks?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you reckon, Michael?
Prefer the...
I didn't ask you. What do you reckon, Chocks?
Awesome, yeah.
You warned me, Chocks, you warned me.
No, guys, it was great. The meeting was awesome. It was great. We had a lot of laughs. You know, they, you know, we showed...
That's not Epic Yarn.
No?
Is it not Epic Yarn?
I don't know.
I think it is. Anyways, yeah. So you know, it was lovely for them to come over, and because you know I've not actually met them before. In terms of,
it was really interesting. Yeah, interesting folks. Yeah.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing what else we can do in that range. It would, you know, with their support as well, it would look great. Maybe a TF would be something that's possible. You know, subject that I would love to sort of see that. Maybe a lot of people are kind of, you know, are Kirby fans, but maybe not high-end resin Kirby fans, but just about right for a TF fan.
Guys,
how would you SD that? Come on, Michael. How would you SD a Kirby?
Or maybe make like dioramas with like Kirby is like huge, but then the background is like smaller.
So like he's jumping out of it?
Maybe.
Wait, you're talking about the SD version of it?
Yeah.
What was that? There was that artist that was doing it kind of like they kind of did a kind of nightmare version of Kirby, I guess.
So make like a half sphere thingy as the base with like all the background stuff.
Hey Nadia.
And then like
hey Nadia.
A medium-sized Kirby.
How is that SD?
How can you make Kirby SD?
Yeah, exactly. That's I'm asking
that's
you.
why
You're the one.
I'm making the base SD.
The base is SD.
So make like the base, the background, make it like I don't know.
SD is obviously big head, right?
Yeah, but
yeah, I know. It's an impossible question. That's why I asked it to you, because I knew you were
that's
never
why
going to answer it. But you're actually trying to answer to me. Actually, quite. You're thinking about it, which is quite interesting.
Hey, Liam.
Because you asked.
Yeah,
that's
no,
why
I know.
about it.
I know. So I want to hear what you got to say then. How would you do it then?
Yeah, I said make the base SD instead of actual Kirby SD.
So how do you make the base SD?
I don't know. It's just an idea.
I don't understand. But SD is a big head, so it's got to be a character. Am I misunderstanding something here? Yeah. Anyways, the answer is you can't do it. I don't think, because his head is. Although there was a weird version of Kirby. Do you remember what it was, Chocks? We saw it over at NYCC. Kind of like a funny mouth.
Oh, with the jaw.
Sure, yeah.
I sent a picture to you as well.
So with
the big chin, yeah.
Yeah. But that's obviously not an SD version. That's like a very art-styled one.
So Liam,
give him gigantic feet.
So Liam just got a reply from the
sorry.
Yeah. Krupa, yeah. From the Discord.
Right.
From the Discord, and the guys were saying, who's actually asking for it, Liam? They were saying we should do a PVC version of Finchy. It's the character, the game character that the boys created when they were playing the Prepare to Try series.
Right.
Yeah.
His name's Finchy.
Finchy.
They're gonna make a statue of it, yeah?
They was asking us if we should make a PVC of it.
I'll be down. There's some people already done some. At a plasticine, yeah? What's up, Mr. 4? Mr. 4 in the house. So, Justina says one of the things that we could do is actually for Patreon, Chocks, is just giving like all the step by step, all the art, you know, all the concepts, all that sort of stuff. Could be quite interesting.
Oh, maybe we could have exclusive staff stuff. Like a staff could create something special for you guys, like a limited edition card or something. Yeah. So like we could get Sandy to work on a special Patreon specific design card or a card case.
I mean, look how cool that looks.
Special badge. Yeah.
Boom. Or boom. I recognize that one. There's tons of stuff. I need to go through all of those. They look absolutely awesome. So that was Wednesday. We had a meeting with them all day up until sort of early afternoon, and then in the afternoon after that we had a meeting with right, which was very interesting, I should say.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that progresses. Okay, so that's a little something, and we saw the big U. We saw the big U. It was actually this time last year. You guys broke their hearts when Ubisoft came over to the Hong Kong office exactly 1 year ago, and I did a little poll, and I said, "All right, guys, what do you want to see? A, B, C, D, E, F, G," and you never got the numbers. So when they came over this year, I was like, right, whip out the thing for the club. And then I was like, no.
No.
Oh my God. Don't make me do that again. I said, no. Let's see if we can do something. But I'd love to see what we could do. I want to do something. I mean, I've just been sitting there, as I said, with the big, with Harvey doing Black Flag again, and having me just finished Far Cry 5 and Origins. Maybe a 1/4, that would be nice.
You've got some new upcoming games coming out soon.
Yeah, but I have a specialist place for Edward Kenway. I like a bit of that. And it's probably the one that's been, I mean, if of all the Assassin's Creeds, which one? I mean, it's either Ezio or Edward Kenway, I would say. What would you say?
Ezio?
Yeah, you say that would be
Ezio,
more
yeah.
bigger than Edward Kenway, yeah? Probably, yeah.
There were like 3 or 4 games about Ezio.
Yeah, Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
Brotherhood 2?
Was it Brotherhood 2?
I think so. And then there's like this one where it's in like Turkey or something.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
No worries, Liam. Alex, I've already shown what Finchy looks like.
你看到我吗，小秘密？
No,
是
it's
你的
like
名字，小秘密。
it's like 小麦麦. It's like a funny like.
It's like your
It's my nickname.
Yeah,
I
sure.
got it like last week.
Okay.
Yeah, Revelations.
Revelations, that's it. Yeah, Rainbow Six.
I really enjoy those games, Rainbow Six games, but you don't really have any like character that's that sticks out.
Yeah, Rayman still. Chocks, hit me on that. What's the Rayman TT?
TT.
It needed tons of love, didn't it?
Yeah, so does like Earthworm Jim.
No, Earthworm Jim was alright. If I remember off the top of my head. But also, don't forget, the club is much bigger now.
Well, vote on the poll. Right, Rayman, 553 votes. So that's 267 says yes. 286 says no.
Okay, and let's type in... Didn't we do an Ezio?
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
So.
Yeah,
Yes, Assassin's Creed 2. 778 votes, 410 says yes, 368 says no.
Ezio Auditore di Firenze. Earthworm. See?
See, it's much higher, isn't it?
Jesus.
957 votes, 554 votes says yes. Yeah. 423 says no.
Interesting. Interesting. So, the most crazy thing. I'm sitting there busting superpower meeting, followed by superpower meeting, followed by superpower meeting. Then Chocks hits me up and goes, yeah, there's a fire. I was like, okay. I was like, the fuck?
I'm like trying to find out where the hell's John?
Because he was in the building still.
I was like, where's John? Has anyone got his number?
So go on then, Chocks. What the fuck happened there?
I don't know. Like, came in the morning, like as you know, coming out the lifts, and all of a sudden I like smell this kind of like smoke. I can smell smoke.
And it's not like workers having a cheeky cigarette smoke.
No,
it's like smoke.
No. Sometimes you can smell like some. I'm pretty sure that somebody does smoke on the floor. Quite a few people do. In the back area, but
yeah.
But in the evenings, I know there's one particular office that is smoking cigar because there's this distinct smell right between the cigar.
Is it on the 28th floor or this floor as well?
This floor.
Right. Okay.
This floor.
Right.
People do smoke on the 28th floor, but it's not as bad as this floor. There's more smokers on this floor, it seems.
Right.
And so in the morning I thought, okay,
it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can smell it, and I thought, maybe someone's doing some like praying or whatever it is, because it could also be essence. It could smell like the herb. It could smell a bit like that as well. Those incense sticks.
Yeah.
So I thought, oh, whatever it is, just ignore it because it's become a regular thing.
Superpower.
Read what Adam says.
All right. Chock superpower confirmed. That's my quirk. I can smell smoke. Smoke. Right, and then so went to the office, and all of a sudden the fire alarm goes off, and then you know how it is. There's so many fire alarms that goes off here. It's like
you just the boy cried wolf, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just whatever, innit? And then Brenda, she stepped out.
I thought you just said you smelled smoke.
Yeah, but the fire
alarm goes off.
No, the fire alarm didn't go off right away.
Yeah.
It took a while. It took about half an hour. It's like I've settled down in the office for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then the alarm went off.
But you already smelled smoke at this stage.
Because he thought it's either people
Someone
smoking or the
incense.
Yeah, it was a raging in fucking inferno.
Yeah. That's a different story, right? And it would have been black smoke if I actually saw smoke as well. So yeah, the fire alarm went off. We didn't give a shit. We didn't care. Brenda went outside and said, "Hold on, everyone's walking outside. Like a lot of people are walking down these doors, because that's a different alarm. You can tell the difference between that door exit alarm." And then we all went downstairs, and I was like, immediately, "Hey, call the other guys."
Couldn't you tell by the time you were leaving that it was fucking billowing smoke?
No, smoke wasn't coming into the building.
It was going out that way.
It was going out that way. And then we went downstairs. I called the guys from IT. It's like, did anyone call the IT guys to come down? So the IT guys started coming down, and we went to the back rather than to the park.
Which is where you're supposed to.
You're supposed to go, right? But we were at the back. I wasn't at the training, so I don't count. And I'm thinking, where the fuck's John? And I thought John might have left to meet you up in the convention. He did.
Obviously.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Right, yeah. So he wasn't here because he left his bag or whatever it is. So I thought he was just went out for coffee or something.
Right.
So we're out there on a bag, and all of a sudden, there's smoke coming out that window, and then we didn't know who it was. And I kept on looking. I keep looking further up.
You keep counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. I was like, I don't see no smoke, and it's like, keep looking further down, because I would have thought keep on looking up, but the guys were telling me to keep looking down. So I looked down. It's like, hold on, that looks like our floor.
Yeah.
And I know there was some renovation happening on, and then it's like, add that up, and it's like, oh shit, let's go for lunch now. So we went for lunch. Yeah, because we thought, okay, fine, it's just a normal smoke. The firemen would just go in there and just spray it out, right?
Right.
Wasn't expecting to bring out the fire hose and start spraying that with water. And right outside.
No, but it was the sprinkler systems.
No. It's not the sprinkler systems.
No, it was.
No. If it was sprinkler systems, all this PC and all the desks would have been soaking wet.
Oh, okay.
It's not the sprinkling system. It's because right outside our door is where the fire hose is, where the main water. So next time when you get another office, don't get one that's really close to the fire hose. That's where all the gushing water starts gushing into the office.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
You didn't? Did someone come in and like spray it?
Spray what?
Did someone come in here? You mean it's leaked in?
When after lunch we came back, we opened the doors, and next minute it's like the whole floor was wet.
Right.
Everything else on the table was dry.
It was all completely dry.
And you know how our door it goes in at a slightly angle.
Yeah.
That's where the water starts going in.
That's just seeping from outside.
Yeah.
All the way to here.
Ah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So, okay. I thought this went off because they told me that the sprinkler
If
system
this went off, we won't be streaming tonight.
Because I asked them and they said it's normal that the entire floor sprinkler system works.
Well, my laptop was fine and dry. All those prototypes, those secret projects, they're fine.
Oh, that's good. So wait, no one came in the office then?
What do you mean no one came in?
Because obviously it's locked.
It's locked.
So no firemen came in and like started spraying shit.
It's got nothing to do with us. In fact, the renovation place is on the
Over
other side,
there, yeah.
over there, right on the other side.
Right.
That entire hallway is ruined. It's like all water and stuff, and then because our fire hose is right here, they got to go around a corner. So our 3 offices here in this corner, and the office next door. The one next door seems to have the worst damages.
Really?
Yeah, like all the electricals are all gone.
Really?
Yeah, all ruined. That's why if we were to have another one, we should get one of those sandbags and just put that in front of our door and seal that off. At least try and salvage something.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we had a couple of things that were ruined. So we have like some samples and stuff.
Yeah, some of the giveaways were soaked. So, but luckily we were able to save those. A couple of samples, but nothing. Like obviously our main focus was the desktops.
Sure.
We had a lot of work saved on that. So luckily those were fine. We turned off all the electronics, make sure it dried out for a bit, and then just open all the windows throughout the night because the entire carpet and floor.
And it's still wet now.
Yeah, it's still a little bit.
Over there, yeah.
Yeah.
How can it be from there trickle all the way down to here? There must have been a shitload of fucking water.
It is because they connect the pipe. It doesn't mean it's like 100% sealed. You get like.
What? That's ridiculous.
That's what happened.
Really?
Yeah.
So like they put connected and it's like still going.
Yeah.
At the point that it's connected.
And the stupid cleaners, they came in with a big massive vacuum trying to suck the water from the carpet. So they started from here, start sucking that stuff out. But at the same time, they're dragging that machine over, which was like pushing all the water further in.
So I was just like minding my own business, power fucking meeting, and I get like this, I get like notifications, and I'm like, what the flying fuck? 1 second, Ubisoft. What the flying fuck is going on in the office? I was absolutely shocked. What the hell is going on? Michael, I was not pleased, was I? You were there.
You're showing me pictures of.
I sent you the pictures and videos, right? Yeah.
You're like, unbelievable. Look what happened, and you showed me.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I agree. Look what did happen. Unbelievable. So I don't know. So it's been quite a weird week. Not much has happened.
Yeah.
Obviously power meetings. This happening here. Not posted too much because I knew. Yeah. Anyways. So go Chocks, over to you.
Wow. That's all done. The weekend review is done. Right, guys. Temptation Thursdays. The fun bit.
Before we do that, Michael, let's do your section. Snack review number 1.
Which one?
Whatever one.
Which one? Help yourself. You need help?
Michael's brought over a ton of choices.
This one?
Chocks is going to be the one to be reviewing it, but we all want to hear it.
Really?
Have you eaten anything?
No.
You not had dinner?
Tried it.
Oh, you not had dinner yet?
Dinner.
Yeah. So you've not tried that. So go on, let's show everybody, tell us what it's all about.
Yeah.
Where did you find it? Because Michael's just come over from Japan. So tell us
I
about
actually
it.
got this at the airport
Yeah, okay.
in Fukuoka.
Oh, nice. Was it Tokyo Banana?
No, I actually say Hakata here, which is
Okay.
another name for Fukuoka.
Fukuoka, yeah.
Yeah.
Tokyo
Then
banana. You get that stuff everywhere. You get that outside of Tokyo.
In
oh,
Fukuoka?
true. Actually, we probably find it like downstairs or something. And
Alright guys, so this is what it looks like. It's got this sexy lady in the front. Is it a lady?
Looking like a geisha.
Is it geisha?
Possibly. Is that...
Saiyo Kyojitsu Hakata Torimon. The spirit of Okashi, it is what gives a peaceful and pleasant mind to the human race.
Okashi is snacks.
All the time, man seeks romance in the Okashi. Have you ever been? Were you seeking romance in Okashi? We have been working hard and carefully and work on
That looks like a Where's Wally?
to weave the romance and the fancy into each Okashi.
Alright, well let's see if you feel the power of love after eating this.
This at last we have made up the Hakata Sayo Wakashi. If you taste the feeling and the spirit of the Okashi, which value tradition and living in the times,
it's not
there is no
focusing.
pleasure than it. Ooh.
It's
Gonna
not
be hard.
focusing.
There you go.
I want to have some pleasure with my Okashi. Have you seen that?
What you do in the privacy of your home with your Okashi, mate.
I have no idea. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 packets.
Alright, shout out to Michael for bringing that in, right, Chocks and
Thank you
Michael,
very
do
much.
your review. Now.
My first question, is it out of date?
Stop.
'Cause you know
checked.
how these
I
Japanese
checked.
snacks, they really have a
I
short
checked
lifetime.
before.
You
I
have
checked before. Yeah.
checked before. All right, I trust you. I'll
Chocks
just,
goes through
I'll
his...
just check it again anyway.
Not for me,
Oh.
thank you.
Okay.
There you go, guys. It comes in a clear bag. I love Japanese snacks. I
Gives
love
you, like,
the
the
way
individual.
individual.
Yeah, very
package.
eco-friendly.
It's not very eco-friendly, but hey, you know. Bum bum. As always, guys, just like F4F, we have these
Gels, baby.
gels, baby.
It's like bean paste, sugar, flour, butter, egg,
Fat,
fat. Yeah,
fat, 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 fat. Oh my god, I
Honey, actually.
kind of ruined it.
Oh, God.
Ta-da!
That looks lovely, mate.
It looks like a low pop bang in some way.
Oh, really?
No, it looks like a tiny mini hamburger. The top bun.
Where's the sesames? There you go. Michael's presented it better than you have, Chocks.
All right.
This is a booth babe right here, mate. He knows what's up. Itadakimasu, motherfuckers.
Oh wow, it's very sweet. It has a sticky residue inside, but it's not too heavy. It's quite light.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a nice creamy yolky flavor inside.
Yeah, there's like egg.
What is it actually?
It's like
So, what do you think?
it's alright.
I'm feeling the
Quite
romance. I'm feeling the romance, bromance.
Sticky residue, yeah?
All that white, creamy, translucent stuff. Where's the salty version?
G. Which it has them for the core range.
Oh my god.
So the question is, would you have it again, and what is your rating?
Yes,
So-
I would have it again, and I would rate this an 8.
Damn, Chocks, are you feeling the bloody romance? Because
Yeah,
that's
man.
really high for
And
you.
I'm gonna go home and enjoy my Okashi.
Michael,
It's quite a 7 for me.
a 7 for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a man who's been romanced one too many times. You know what the standard's like. All right, so that is snack review number 1. We have a lot to get through. We will get to another one a little later on. So shout out to Michael for bringing the special Okashi romance for snack review number 1. Let's Temptation Thursdays, as Chocks.
Alright, don't worry about that throw it out. Everything goes in the bin. Ooh, Temptation Thursdays, guys. 134. TT 134, which was last week's. Middle Earth.
Get a room, you guys.
We are in the room.
That's what they said.
Right, that is Shadow of War.
Finally, we're showing off Peggy for the first time. Peggy.
Hey, Patrick.
The long hair.
There you go.
In the image.
There you go.
It's mine, yes.
There you go. Right there.
Right. 234 votes for Middle Earth in total. 72 says yes. 162 say no.
Talion.
Mm.
You could have done a nice, what, Karimbo.
Oh.
Kalembarimbo.
Calembrimbo.
Kalembarimbo.
Yeah. Celebrimbo.
Celerimbo.
Celerimbo.
And Talion. Nice little two-pack going on there. Combo.
Yeah.
One's Celerimbo and the other one Talion.
Oh, it's not even in there.
What?
It's not been updated.
Oh
in there.
dear. Eramis.
Right.
Peggy's confirmed.
This week's TT.
So what is the answer? Are we getting the license, Chocks?
Mm.
Not just yet. It's a wait and see. It's a wait and see.
It's a wait and see.
Okay, wait and see.
Wait and see. We're waiting for some more members in the club.
Ah.
All right. This week's TT 135. That is the main game character from Dead Cells, the indie game. Currently, that has around about 139 no's and about 52 yeses. How about that license?
Right up there. But the deciding factor is going to be this boy here. Michael, how did you vote?
I don't actually vote.
There you go. So that means
I'm busy.
it's going to be when this guy votes, we'll make our decision, Chocks.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll
Yeah.
vote now.
Which way you're voting? Next is Bubblegum Crisis. Are you going to be a yes or a no man?
Oh, actually no.
That's a maybe.
Maybe, yes, maybe. I'll see. I'll do some research.
Do some research. I like it. Chris Kim wants to know who is this handsome gentleman. It's actually Cheggy. Or Michael Lai, depending on how you're feeling. Alright.
Oh, Alex Petula.
Now, Alex Petula only likes mainstream anime, so when you go to do the who that, choose a really complicated niche character that he has no idea.
Should I start looking now?
It's not yet, no, we still got a bit of time.
Uh-huh.
Still got a bit of time. So it's all good, Alright.
Right. Hashtag winners from last week. Hashtag F4F Conk. C-O-N-K for Conquer. Hashtag F4F Conk. I believe 3 winners have been chosen, each to win 500 reward points.
Alright, here are the initials. We have a LLMOKC. LLMOCK. Let us know if that's you. Do you have 2 of those? One more time.
I don't think that's how you spell my name.
There is an M and there is an L. Is that how you have an M and you have an L in yours as well?
Yeah, but it's spelled differently.
Alright, okay. MLOKCL. Let us know in the comments. No JN, I'm sorry, Justina.
Not this time.
You've got a double V. Fortunately, it's not.
No, I didn't actually do the hashtag last week.
Did you not?
No.
So no chance.
I'm busy.
Junior Guzman! How you doing, my friend? We've got Michael Lee in the house. Is it? Will the real Michael Lee or the real Michael Lai stand up, please? Indeed, no one's standing up. Because we've got Peggy right there. Yeah, you got Cheggy.
Yeah.
You got Cheggy. Alright, winner number 1, Lucinda Charles, congrats. Number 2, Len Kim, bada bing bada boom. And last but not least, Hit it, Cheggy.
Milton Ortiz.
Milton Ortiz! Congratulations, 3 lucky winners. You will be contacted. Congrats on your 500 war points. This week, hashtag is hashtag F4F. Hit it. HMM for a chance to win 500 war points. Hashtag F4F HMM for a chance to win 500 war points chosen at random. Let's do it. Hey, Lucinda in the house. Congrats. What I like to see. Hashtag F4F HMM for a chance to win 500 war points chosen at random. You're not even going to do it this week either. I see you reaching. I see you reaching for your phone. I like it. I like it. Like it.
On the post, this week's hashtag is hashtag F4F.
Bailey in the house. I like it. I like it. Like it. Like it. Hashtag F4F HMM for a chance to win 500 points. King of the Ring. I'm very happy to see. Shout out to Nana Say, who's been pushing that people are really going for it. How many people are valid? How many entries are valid this competition compared to last competition? On the competition before that, Nana Say, let us know when you get a chance to look at that. I'll be interested to know. I'll be interested to know.
Now I'm Peggy.
You are now Peggy right now. Absolutely. You give us a side view.
Side view.
Yeah, side view. You know what? I think there's a reason why people might not quite believe you, and that's because you're rocking a bit of a goatee kind of beard thing going on. What do you guys reckon? Should we see the true transformation of Peggy without the beard? What do you reckon, Chocks?
Just trim that off, man. That'll really go well for Nito.
Nito.
Yeah, your hair. I need it. If you can't give me that, if you can't give me that, give me your beard. I can give myself a little bit
of spiral.
Yeah, exactly. What do you reckon, guys? Do we want to see Michael to shave that beard? Let's see Peggy shave that beard to do the full transformation. What do you guys reckon?
Shave that beard. Shave that beard.
Shave that beard. Shave that beard. What do you reckon, Michael? How do you rock it?
I'll let the club decide.
Oh, you heard this. If you want to see him do it, we got to see those hearts. We see those hearts?
Hearts.
Show those hearts. And then we
hearts.
will be looking at getting that. Michael will look into that. Chocks, you should buddy hit those hearts right there.
Hearts.
Yeah.
Hit those hearts.
Hit those hearts.
Hit those hearts.
Hearts.
Hit those hearts. Hit those hearts. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I think the people have spoken. The people have spoken. Look at all those hearts.
No, it's not me. It's not me.
That's not even me.
It's not me.
I need the full Peggy transformation.
I think so.
Shave it. Yes.
Do it. Do it. Peer pressure. That's
Hearts.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Look at all of that. Look at all them hearts.
Yeah, but they're like angry faces.
Who's the
as well.
angry faces?
Who's
They're
the
like
angry
sad
face?
faces.
I see the angry faces. The shaky head faces. Ban that person. Ban that person.
Who is it? We know the names.
So we got here. We got Nana
Nana
Say.
Say,
We got
Marcus,
Marcus. We got Johannes, and we got Alyssa. They say, don't succumb to peer pressure. Do what makes you feel happy. Do how you want to do it.
How many hearts do we have?
Tons.
I'll shave it then.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Look at those hearts.
There's more hearts than likes.
There you go. There's more hearts than likes.
Stats don't lie.
Yes, that's the right.
So are you just gonna do it over here? Are you gonna go to the
does it
sides,
mean
or
if
how much?
people vote for Jin, we You're gonna finish the line. Stats don't lie.
Have we even done a TT on that?
Done what TT?
We haven't done one of those, have
Done
we?
one
I think
what?
so. Not legit.
We haven't done one of those, right?
For
Not a
what?
TT,
Actually,
but at
yeah,
least
not-
about
yeah.
about whether or not they want to see
Yeah,
Morgan,
yeah.
you know, finish the line.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it later.
How about this?
You make
You-
that TT?
I do a TT on Jin if you get rid of that thing on your chin.
I'll go now.
Do it. Alright, that's fair enough. That's a fair trade. Alright, done. Alright, cool. You get that done and I'll get it done as well.
Okay, I'll
If
go.
you guys are waiting for something from that, from the Samurai Champloo line, this is your champion right here. If he goes and does the business, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a TT. We're going to see if we can rock that. Rock those numbers.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Alright then, nice
Yes.
one. I'll see you in a bit.
I'll be checking.
Oh no,
the clock.
just do that in front of the camera because they think it's stuck on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not stuck on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
See?
The hairs of the chinny chin chin.
It's
We're going to see
all
what's up.
real. No special effects. Even Ting can't even do that.
Absolutely. If Michael has to shave the hair, the beard,
No, not the hair.
What?
Michael
I
has
have
to
to
shave the
shave-
goatee. Chocks has to shave his head. He probably hasn't got. He's got it shaved right now. You just couldn't tell. It's already shaved. He just leaves a little bit at the back.
I'll go now. I'll go now.
All right,
Yes,
nice
yes, yes.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well there you go. The boy really wants his to compete to
Gin-
finish the
gin
line.
is
He really wants his gin.
Whiskey's better.
Just go down the offie and get him a gin. Get him a bottle.
Yeah, which license
just
are we
get
talking
him, just
about?
get him a
Oh,
bottle
that
of gin.
kind of
Yeah,
gin,
that
right?
kind of gin.
Not the Tekken 3 kind, no. Oh, he's not doing it. If that's a shade, then Alex needs a gross
Yeah,
amount.
no, like he
I
was
would agree that
saying.
he's going to keep it and give it to me. I'm
Yeah,
going to
he
stick
was
it on.
saying just now. Yeah.
Nah, he says save the beard.
Ready for the beard.
Rally for the beard.
Hashtag save the beard.
I like it.
Fake news. Now go now.
Do it, Nate.
Yeah.
Do
I
it.
can't actually get out though.
Oh, you know. Oh, there you go. Look, come around the front. Around the front.
The moment you come in clean, I'm going to bloody straight away do that TT.
Yeah.
Gonna do that straight away.
He's not shaving it here, is he?
No, he's going to the toilet.
Alright.
That's why I gave him the very clear explanation how to get in and get out. Let's see if he remembers. He's going to be sitting there trying to figure out how to get open that key. It's really difficult.
Yeah, he knows, right?
Yeah. Oh, broke it.
Guys, he did bring his own scissors and razor, so I guess he's gonna snip, and then. Did he bring in shaving cream?
I'm not sure.
He's not gonna like shave that dry, like just water and.
I always do that.
Really? I'm gonna have some shaving cream.
What?
Silky smooth, yo.
You gotta have some shaving cream.
Yeah.
No, I just like in the shower. I'm just like already in the shower. Just like
No, it feels itchy.
but it's like when you're having a shower.
Yeah. What?
I just do it when I'm having a
You
shower.
don't when you shower.
Yeah.
Patrick Beard, first for figures. This week's hashtag is save the beard. If you had a Patreon, we could pay to see him shave.
Alex and Chocks are those friends in those don't succumb to peer pressure commercials. No, it's not even submitting to peer pressure. He's getting something for it. He's doing it to try and
It's
save
what
the line.
We're called influencers.
Or was it KOL? Was it KO?
KOL.
What does that stand for?
I can't remember now. It's definitely a thing. It takes a while.
Key opinion
Key
leaders.
opinion leaders. That's it, right? Yeah.
Key opinion leaders.
It takes a while. That term took a while for like Hong Kong to pick up on. As in, like, you know, like YouTubers and streamers. It's so much slower than the West.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chocks has a smooth skin and Alex has a chin like a sandpaper. Uncle Skeebs. Nana says, I'm not happy about this. What?
It's not even your hair, mate.
It's not even your hair. Also, he doesn't have to do it.
Yeah.
If he really wants to see, he has a passion for Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
Has a passion for it, and he wants, he's on a deal with the devil.
Think about it. Like years to come, he'll come back and think about this and go, "Wow, I made that TT happen."
Of course.
Yeah. It all starts from there.
Absolutely. So I think it's...
Michael Lee, you all know how long it takes Asians to grow a beard. I just think that's kind of true. But that guy has, I don't know why. That guy has like, last time I saw him, he had long hair, but now it's like crazy, even longer.
No, it's the same. Is it longer?
It's longer, definitely longer than the first time I saw him at Torso.
Really?
Yeah.
You should be ashamed. You're already here to...
It's a fair trade.
Absolutely.
You guys get reward points. You guys get a lot of...
The wife forced me to
benefits.
shave my head and beard and I got nothing for it. Absolutely. You see what Liam says?
Liam.
Yeah.
Cooper will be replying. Oh, nice one, Liam. Thanks. Much appreciate it. I'll check out my Facebook. I'll check out my email. I'll check out my Twitter. I'm assuming he's going to reply in those areas. So let the lads enjoy their YouTube thing, because I don't want to hit them up whilst they're
doing their thing.
Doing their thing. Keep that momentum going. All the the Patreon thing is going really well.
Okay.
It's going really well because obviously those three lads are based in London. There's got the Patreon takes a cut. They're going to pay the tax, and then they're going to split that between them three, and they're going to buy the equipment and all that stuff. So,
okay, good.
What's the name again? They're not going to do Prepare to Try, but they renamed it to something else. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, if they're going to keep on doing that game series, it's going to be quite cool.
So James B is saying what he got out of it was not being nagged all the time. So that's why it was a fair trade.
Was this before the new kid, or was it afterwards? Oh no, sorry, I'm thinking somebody else. Sorry, not James B.
You just need a Finchy made as celebration of you and Cooper being tight again. So tight that you had no idea.
Actually, there's how many? The group has about 3,000 members, right? That'd be quite cool. If the group becomes...
Were they only known for Prepare to Try?
That's the main top series, as in the main viewers.
Was that keep on going? How long did they keep?
Well, they were doing that on the side or at the same time with IGN, and they're like doing that in the spare time and all that stuff. So it was kind of like it was taking the toll, and those guys wanted to do something else. So they're going to try and follow that formula, because they go out for like group events, fan events. So yeah.
James B, I got something I can't say in the club. The
question
I
they're
want to
going to
know
play.
is,
They're going to play Dark Souls 2 is the first game.
the question I want to know, Chocks, is Dark Souls 2.
Yeah, but what's the actual series called?
Chocks, what I want to know is who's the biggest Sonic fan in the group? You?
Sega, innit?
You're General Sega, yeah? But what about Sonic fan?
Sonic fan?
Yeah.
Who's the noisiest?
Noises doesn't mean biggest, does it?
No, doesn't mean the biggest. Who's that guy?
Sean Wiggett.
Sean, yeah? He has a Sonic group.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I can't remember the name, but someone has a Sonic group. A fairly large group as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Prepared to try starting on IGN as a one-off for that. So yeah, I remember that.
Retry.
That's right. Yeah, retry.
You went there.
What? Who wasn't there?
James B, you got a group, have you? What group has he got?
Oh, it's just the Dangalangs group, isn't it? A Sonic 2.0.
Oh right. Is that James's?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, John, it's a bit of a slow week this week. We've got some more stuff coming later on, but it's a bit of an in-between. Now that Conker's had its time, now it's... And also because this week has been quite busy doing the show. Well, get it ready for the Q&A, yeah? Let me get this ready.
Yeah, Q&A. Hey, John, yes, Chinese New Year coming up soon. Are we going to celebrate?
Celebrate good times, come on. You going anywhere, Chocks?
No. How many days off is there? How many public holidays is there?
I don't know. What, 3 days?
Really?
Yeah, it's not the same as in whatchamacallit?
It's not the... Yeah, not the same as the...
In China.
In China. And the public holidays is different to some of the local companies. The local companies will go through the old traditional holidays, so it's much longer. We go through the banking, the banking public holidays. Yeah.
Hey, Nana, say how many people have entered for the for the thingy bob? Do you know how many valid entries compared to the others? Nice one, Celine.
Oh yeah.
Celine, aren't you a massive Metroid fan? I'm pretty sure. All right. Shall we kick off? We're kicking it off. Week in review. I mean the Q&A. We done all?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. David Hastor Hornman. What are the plans for FMA Greed and Roth? Would be so cool. So obviously what we've announced is working on Edward and Mustang for now. And let's get through there, and then we can start looking at some others. But, I was thinking, what do we think about TFs for that?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get into more and more PVCs, and for animes. I want to eventually do a anime expo in the future, something like that. I want to do more. I want to see more. I want there to be more of an option. Rather than just video game stuff, I want to be able to cover quite a lot of different bases. What do you guys think about that? MAD, who is the biggest? I know who the biggest Darksiders fan is. Hanes want to know, why is there a third chair? You shall see. Finally, Cheggy is joining the stream. The next question, Denise. When will the factory pick up the production for silver? I literally have no idea. It's really not something that I've looked at. I sort of, yeah. You must have got one of those. I'm not really sure. That factory is kind of slow, so I'll have to sort of see what's going on with that. Let me see if there's actually been anything posted of that in my production team thing. Let me see. That because those are the guys who are also doing the AMI LSB. Yeah, I see some stuff of silver in there. Is that right?
Question in the stream, do you have any updates with regards to the gold bars?
Nope. Not really even looking until we actually get to the point of actually doing something in terms of the production. Although I want to hit production right after Chinese New Year. Start working on that.
Rachel Smith. I really love Alex's voice.
It's very calm and soothing, especially when I'm in one of my warm and fuzzy management meetings. It's very, very calm and soothing. Would you not agree, Chocks? Has the stream stopped? Let me see.
Was it?
What?
Stream hasn't stopped.
What's going on here? Oh no, it's not.
Messages maybe?
No, it's okay.
Messages seems fine.
Is that coming in? So, did that stop?
Hold on, what does it say? The chat is ready to display messages. On
What?
On restream. There.
Huh. It must have paused. Jake Mayer, a few months ago you had a discussion about making lines in 1/4 and 1/6. Ultimately you mentioned the potential issues of support falling for either scale would lead to problems as the lines went on. Do you think this is a concern with the LSB and GSB as well, or as busts do you feel they are in a different situation? That is a great question, and I think that it's not as much of a concern. Because there's something about life-size busts and a smaller scale bust where it's not a really. Well, it's like, what do you think about? What do you think about that, Chocks?
About what?
About my concern about how 1/4 and 1/6 doing those at the same time, that one will end up cannibalizing the other.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about LSB and GSB? Are we not concerned about that? Haven't really thought about it as much, to be honest with you. The price will be quite significantly different, whereas a bigger difference between 1/4 and 1/6 in terms of the pricing, I would say, compared for an LSB and a GSB. And I think it's more about, yeah, it's kind of a hard one, Chocks. What would you say about that?
I mean, obviously, with how to put it. I mean, sure, you get some that will have. I mean, you're gonna have tons and tons of different opinions on that. This is not. We're talking about. You're asking about the bus, right? The 1-to-1 scale bus, and the grand scale bus, right? Right. Rather than the quarter and the.
Yeah.
Six scale.
Well, that's definitely not going to happen,
Yeah.
right? So, in terms of, are we not concerned about that for the LSB and the GSB?
I don't have that much concern with that compared to the 1/4 and 1/6.
And I'll tell you probably the reason why. I think it's also why I'm not being concerned. Maybe you can tell me as well, Chocks. For me, there is so much effort that goes into making a 1/4 and 1/6 full character compared to a bust. Realistically speaking, a bust is actually, it doesn't take as much, obviously just by its principle of what it is, right? As difficult as the creativity that has to go with making a full scale statue, of course, right? So if the numbers of that aren't where they need to be, we'll still be willing to support it, if that makes sense. I mean, when I say the bar should be lower, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think they're quite significantly different in price and size. That with 1/4 and 1/6, they're so similar, I reckon. I think they're quite similar in terms of the pricing and the sizing. That they're closer together than they are between GSB and LSB. And I really feel that it's probably more about, those will be more about the concerns about the sizing, and the pricing will factor much more into a GSB LSB situation than it would be for something like a 1/4 1/6, where you have the money for both of them and you have the space for both of them, and then you have to go, but you just choose one of them, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel the difference between the two is great enough that they should be okay, but also our expectations is lower based on, or our requirements for it to hit certain numbers are much lower than it would be as if it was the other way around.
Plus, it's a new area which will be quite interesting.
Yeah.
Plus, hey!
Drum roll, please! Oh, let's bring this across. Ooh, Chuggy in the
Hello
house!
guys, I'm Chiggy.
Hey, we have Chuggy in the house! Yeah, baby! Right, let's get this poll up straight away. You clean up nice,
Oh my god, we should have
Chuggy.
did a pre and post
So people,
You too.
yeah. Once the stream is done, we'll
Yeah.
side by side comparison.
I like it.
Yeah.
Boom. Let us get the question with
Guys, did I say LSD? I meant LSB.
Chocks. What you do in the safety of your own home.
There ain't no difference between LSD and LSB.
I like it. All right. Let me ask this question. Would you guys?
How do you feel?
How does it feel?
Do you feel like you're missing something?
Did you use any cream?
Nah. It's just
It
water.
was just a water. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I need cream.
Now it's gonna
Oh,
grow
okay,
back in
Michael
like
Beard.
2 weeks.
Wait,
It's
what?
fine. It's gonna grow back.
Take 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Alright, I like it. Would you? Do you normally rock a beard always, or do you normally? How often do you shave?
It's
normally?
more like I'm lazy about it. So I just leave it on.
So it's because you're lazy. So you feel like you need to have some reason to do it. Then yeah.
Yeah.
There you
like,
go.
Like this. a
There
pop,
you
yes.
go. Would you guys be up for a?
This. Bottle of mustard.
What?
What's that?
No?
No, it says Sean. It's like for a second. I thought that was.
A bottle of mustard, right? Would you guys be up for a Sam Cham gin?
No, this is some kind of Chinese tea drink. It's like sweet.
Jasmine, isn't it? No,
No, it's-
Mori Hwacha.
Chrysanthemum.
Yeah. It's so that you don't get pimples and stuff. Apparently.
Does it work? Well, you've like got amazing complexion. Tag friends, Michael. Oh shit.
What?
God. It's bloody missing the poll. I accidentally delete.
Should we do snacks review? Number 2.
You want to do some snacks review?
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead. You want to choose?
How can I? Why can't I?
Surprise them.
Oh, wait.
Come on.
This one?
Oh, okay.
It's quite common.
Open it on the stream. Let them see it.
Do you want? You can
It's,
open.
oh, it's common.
I'm waiting for the
Yeah.
chicken
Oh.
The chicken.
later.
Alright, guys. Just to prove that this is not out of date.
All right. If you're a Sam Cham guy and you want to see Jin,
Make sure you
make
jump in
your posts.
in the club. Jump into the club. There will be a poll. We'll check that every once in a while.
Alyssa says you look nice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
What, is she mocking for? Why is it so bloody slow for me? Oh. Before we do that, Chocks, we just hit 101 and just over. So, boom,
Boom.
boom. Because of that, I may or may not have been waiting for that. And the answer is because I've been waiting for that, I will see you in just 40 seconds.
Danger.
Boom! Check it out, guys. Meta Ridley will be joining us next week. Give us a woot woot if you are a Metroid fan. Woot woot, Michael. Woot woot. Yep, perfect. I mean, check it. Yeah. I mean, Peggy. I can't even remember the man of many faces. What is going on, guys? Meta Ridley finally coming
two first figures. The first inaugural
Ooh.
2019 pre-order has been announced.
Finally, at long last.
At long last. Meta Ridley. It's been a long time in coming. We look forward to showing you all that good stuff when that arrives next week, Chocks.
Mm-hmm.
Did we mention that it's big? If we didn't, it's
Big.
I think we're going to need to put the table further back so we can, it's, yes, indeed. It has got it's been a long time. Let us know if you're a Metroid fan. Are you looking forward to MP4 coming? Is it something that has the recent Various suit that's been in town, has that sort of brought back your love for Metroid, all that sort of good stuff?
Updating comments.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit slow, isn't it?
It's quite slow.
It's happening over here, but it's not really
Just
populating over
stopped.
here.
Yeah. That was like 4 minutes, 3 minutes ago.
OMG, that's so annoying.
So they fixed one thing, but messed up another thing.
This is what happened last time as well when it didn't. Let's see if it works.
It's working.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we got Justin Slice, always love Metroid. I hope the Metroid... Hasn't it been announced that the Prime Trilogy is getting a Switch port?
There's been quite a few things being announced, like today and yesterday.
Was it?
Like some Final Fantasy on the Switch. There's quite a few. There's like some Sega Ages collection on the Switch. That's on the digital store.
Let us know if you have an OG Samus Gravity, you'll be lucky, or a Phazon. Let us know in the comments if you've got one of those, because can I just say something? How big is Meta Ridley compared to Samus? Well, we went there and we scaled them exactly the same. OG Samus and Meta Ridley, you're going to have something that is pretty spectacular in terms of the sizes. They look amazing paired together. Chocks and I have not done the making of documentary yet, but look forward. We prepared a lot of comparison shots of them so you can see them together.
Next Friday, guys.
Nice one, Billy. You have an OG and Phase, and the Gravity is going to be really tough to get. So, absolutely. Look at that. The lore has the 3 OGs. I love it. What kind of conditioner do you use?
Actually, no. I just use the same one as my brother.
Does he have long hair as well?
Used to. He cuts it like last month, I think.
How long was his hair? Same?
Yeah, like similar.
Similar?
Yeah.
Is it just you two?
My father used to have long hair.
Oh, right. Okay,
but
cool.
that's like years ago.
Sure. I wish I could have any of that.
Don't worry, guys. We'll have more information next week. Lots of information next week.
Thanks, James B. I totally agree, Alyssa.
Should I turn it back up?
Yeah, it's in scale. Now, of course, it's not in scale with the 1/4 Samus. That would be ginormous. But they look really great next to each other, don't you think, Chocks? I mean, I think we'll sort of see it.
Yeah, we've done the nice comparison with the other Metroid stuff.
No, Adam, no DEs. Meta Ridley's been in the works for many, many, many years. What I mean by that is it's sort of been... It came out of the vault, to be honest with you, and the DEs were a recent thing. Zachary, this is Peggy. Cheggy.
I'm anything you think I am.
Yeah. Alyssa wants
anything you want me to be.
Wants a flip.
Flip, like,
Yeah.
like like this.
Oh, however you, however you want to do it.
However you do it. Like,
A Pantene commercial.
Single-handed.
Pantene.
Pantene, no Pantene.
Like,
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I missed that.
Could you flip it the other way as well?
Watch it on the stream.
this one.
No, like the other way.
The other way.
Yeah.
I usually do it this way though.
I usually go that way. All right. Yeah,
Don't attack me with your hair.
Who has like strong hair? Isn't there like a character that I can think of that you whack people with your hair and stuff?
Oh, there's this one
Strong hair.
character in like I don't remember.
It's a kind of rings bells.
It's a Disney
like
character, isn't it?
fighting.
Is it a Disney character?
manga.
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's like one of the princess, with, like long hair.
Right. Yeah. Right. This is actually just to be clear that we, in terms of the numbering, I'll let you guys know that this is the first of a new line, and we're going to call it the Metroid Villains line, and that is because it's the scale as the other ones as well, but I really hope that this is something that you guys like, and we can look to push for others in the line as well. What sort of Metroid villains would you like to see? Space pirates, Metroids themselves, Mother Brain, Kraid. What would you like to see? I'd love to hear your comments. What would you like to see? Chocks, what do you want to see?
Villains
Yeah.
from Metroid, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. That brain, innit?
Mother Brain, you're a Mother Brain guy, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
How about you, Michael? Would you like to see like a Metroid busting out of a
Hey,
tube?
Dan!
I'm not exactly.
What's up? What's up, Papa Davis? You saying Dan or my dad?
Dan. Dan!
Like our Dan?
I saw
Our Dan, yeah?
Yeah, our Dan.
Yo, Dan! Where is he?
I saw him earlier.
He was. There, look.
It's not appearing on over here. How weird.
Hey, Dan!
Yeah, he was on earlier as well.
Look here. On earlier?
Nah,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
It doesn't.
I didn't see it over here. I only saw it now.
I don't see it over here. Kind of weird. Not everything comes up over here. Silex in a vault right now. Life-size statue of the founder of the F4F founder. That'll be you, Papa Davis. If you lose some weight, we can then reduce the price because right now there's a lot of material in that belly.
We'll just do a bust.
There you go.
Just the upper torso.
There you go. There you go. I like it. So we got Kraid. Villains next has to be Mother Brain and then Kraid. That's what you like to see, Lachelle, yeah? Baby Metroids would be sweet. 3 p.m. For showsies. For showsies. There's a lot of possibilities with that. So let's hopefully you guys come out to support villains. I mean, traditionally a lot of people have been sort of shying away. Or us, maybe, I don't know if we've been necessarily shying away from villains. We haven't actually done that many villains in our entire history. So what have we done? Let's go over it. So we've done Ganondorf, TP and Wind Waker. We've done Landi.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do as well as Rio. Who else?
Bowser?
Bowser. Yeah, he did alright. Bowser. What's up, Dan? Then who else did we do?
Yeah.
Not so many. Robotnik.
Yeah, Robotnik, yeah.
That
It was
shouldn't have.
great. It should have done well, when we've got more club members now.
That's true. I'm hoping that
That'd be cool if we.
Meta Ridley's more like Bowser in terms of doing well, but Bowser's kind of like a lovable villain, right, Chocks? It's like a lovable villain, whereas there is nothing lovable about Meta Ridley. He's a badass villain. So it would be quite interesting.
Psychomantis.
Psychomantis.
Yeah, that's right, Stefan. Zand. Nito.
No, that don't count. I don't think that counts. That doesn't count. So yeah. Oh, how's your poll coming along, Michael?
Let me check.
Did you vote, Paul?
Yeah, I did.
Did you vote as well?
Yeah, it's 26, 18. 26, no! 26, no!
I shaved my bloody beard! 26 no!
Guys, go follow the poll.
I never seen him get so angry.
No.
It's like his version of getting angry, yeah? I like it. Come
I
on,
should-
fam.
I should bring you in when I'm having one of my warm and fuzzy management meetings. I go, Michael, can you come and sort this factory guy out? He's not doing the business. You come in and go, come on and sort this out, please. What's your initial reactions? You're not happy about that so far?
All right.
I'll wait till tomorrow, I guess.
Until tomorrow.
Like 24 hours, maybe.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
who else? Like everyone's gone to work now, right? Yeah.
Or like sleeping. Probably. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Australians are sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Cham's huge in Australia.
Look.
Let's give it a
Just like-
refresh.
Yeah. Let me refresh my side. It might be better. It might be more accurate on my side.
It's better on your side.
It's 28.
Look. Fuck the nose. Nose don't matter, right?
Nose don't matter.
Nose don't matter. We all know that.
Look, I can see you voted yes, the law's voted yes at 3 p.m. and plus 17.
Yeah.
See, you've hit the big 2-0. The big 2-0. I like it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's gonna grow back.
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor is looking forward to when it's Meta Ridley because there's going to be some nice hype stuff going on there, and that is when I'm going to run a Metroid poll on that as well. So he's saying a cool villain might be Omega Metroid. That would be very, very cool. So I look forward to sort of seeing how people vote when it comes back to Metroid. So the focus will be all about that Metroid. In fact, you can start rallying about Metroid now, wasn't that right, Chocks?
So
We've always said that you can start rallying about whatever product we're doing based off the teaser.
from the tease, yeah.
Yeah, so actually...
So from the tease up until like 1 week after validation, like 3 weeks in total, you can
Right.
hype and rally.
Yeah,
for-
usually it dies its own
Yeah,
thing
but
over
still,
time, yeah.
you know,
But
it-
technically, so I know, Victor, you'll take advantage of this, and good on you for doing that. Metroid's open season from today. Open season. So let's do this. And also, does that mean Conker's stopping this time as well?
Yeah,
now,
that's
isn't it?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I just spotted. Where is he? Yo, Christopher Dring. I know you sent me a message. I'll reply back to you over the weekend, okay? Let's follow up on that conversation.
Okay,
I'm streaming right now, mate.
snack review number 2. Let's do this.
All right. Right, so you picked this, right? You're happy with this? Chocoball. Do 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 do. That doesn't like a chocoball to me.
Oh, it's strawberry, yeah?
Yeah, strawberry flavored.
Don't spoil it.
It's bloody pink.
Yeah.
It could be something else. So, I hope it's not chewing gum.
That's not the like.
Oh, but on the
nuts
back of the
and stuff.
packaging, you're supposed to pour it into some drink.
No,
and
it's
it's fizzy?
like no. It's like this. I think
It's like 30 flavors something. Sam's up, John, whatever
no,
it
it's
is.
this machine where you roll and then it comes out.
Roll it. Oh, this special machine. Right, there you go, guys. Wow. Is this from Japan as well?
Nah.
No.
What's this, Hong Kong?
Yeah, you can get it anywhere.
Yeah.
in Hong Kong.
Akashi Land. Have you had this before, Jocks? Oh, it's
Look at that.
it's got a nice...
Like that.
It's got... Is
Yeah,
that like
it's
plastic?
Like this
Yeah, like
face
Oh, no, it's
here,
not. It's just-
like eyes and then.
This eyes, and that's his beak.
Oh, let's see.
That's his beak.
Oh, that's alright, yeah.
So you go. And then, all right, let's random dip. There you
Get
go.
2 balls in your mouth, mate. You love it.
I feel like I'm gonna get an odd one. Oh, same.
They're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same.
An odd one, they're all the same. Go on, Michael.
That's right, they're all the same.
They're all the same.
Alright.
Oh, yeah. You can
it's
handle
like
3 balls in your mouth now.
Yeah.
All right then, let's check this out. Let's see, is it hard or soft?
It's well, they're like nuts inside.
Right, guys. So this is kind of like a 1 centimeter size ball. It's really soft. Is it just because it's just...
Let me just try and... Because I just took whole... I just...
So yeah.
Yeah, like that. So it's just strawberry chocolate coating around the side, and inside there's like kind of a crunchy chocolate, nutty biscuit in the middle.
Are they chocolate balls? Salty chocolate balls?
No, they're sweet. Sweet chocolate strawberry balls. But they call it choco ball. But I can't taste any chocolate inside.
So you can just taste the strawberry,
Yeah,
right?
there's a picture in there. Look, there's a picture on the front. So it's pink on the outer layer, and then brown in the middle, and then like nuts.
Alright.
Alright.
So, what is your assessment on that? Oh, you just chucked it down like that.
Ugh.
I want your answers together at the same time.
My worst one is that ribbed.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the worst
Yeah, I
one.
can't remember. It was like Lucky, wasn't it? Something?
I can't remember. It was like ribbed.
Yeah.
It was
Like
ribbed.
some chocolate or something, wasn't it?
No, it's like it's a chewy sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I want you
It
to
smelled
prepare
horrible. It
your
smelled
answers. I don't want you to both influence each other, so just shout out your number.
A number, right? You
Yeah.
know what? 10 means good, right? And 1 means bad.
Yeah, so I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then you give your answers.
On
okay?
1?
No, 3, 2, 1, then you say what your answers are together. Alright? 3, 2, 1.
5.
3, 5.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you're just middle of the pack, nothing. So you'll definitely not eat that again.
It tastes like sap.
Tastes like what? Tastes like sap, yeah. So you are not impressed.
Oh no, Angela and I. It's not like Lindt strawberry chocolate balls.
They're better, yeah.
Mm.
So we have a 3 and a 5.
The
So
flavors.
so would you ever
similar.
eat it
It's
again?
like less sour, but still that strawberry flavor.
Indeed.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to keep on going with this, and then while you prepare your next one. All right. Adam James Meredith, pancakes or waffles? American pancakes or British pancakes? That is the question. I prefer British pancakes than I do to American pancakes. I find the American pancakes are too thick. How about you, Chocks?
Yeah, I like the thin kind of crispy.
Yeah, how about you,
Pancakes.
Michael?
Like-
Maybe British style or
Hot cakes kind of pancake.
that's American style, isn't it?
They're
Quite
not
thick
like
one.
not thick ones, like thin ones. Like the ones at McDonald's. Hot
Yeah,
cakes.
that's more like American
Which one?
style, like
Is it?
McDonald's style ones. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's kind of like American style.
Yeah. The UK ones are really, really, really thin, and you put like sugar on
Oh,
it
those
with
ones, yeah.
with sugar on it with lemon juice is amazing. So I prefer, but then and waffles. I also really like waffles as well. I would definitely go waffles over American pancakes, but probably English pancakes over waffles.
I only tried like the ones at school, which is not great.
No. Oh, but yeah, you know, it's got to be made.
Oh, what's those? What are they called? It's not scones, and it's muffins.
Muffins. You're a muffin man, are
I
you?
like muffins. Yeah.
Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Okay, Stefan McNally. You said you couldn't do multi-packs on Spyro colours. Could you not, for example, do bulk order pack, $500, whatever it may be, allow for 3 months? Take 3 payments for the first... What the... Let me read this.
Yeah, where's that pole?
I don't even know what's going on there, Stefan. Stefan McNally, you said you couldn't do multi-packs on Spyro colours. Could you not, for example, do a bulk pack order? No, because we're releasing them one by one, I think, is the reason why. Angela Lai, if you could make a toothless statue, would you go for a dynamic pose or a static pose? I would go dynamic. 3 p.m. Any updates on gift cards? I remember a poll for Killer Kill. Okay, so gift cards. Okay, I'm going to talk to John now that he's back in town about gift cards next week. I remember a poll for Killer Kill. Any updates on that? You tell me. I don't think there was much update there. I think the first one,
Which one?
your call was on like 850, which was quite impressive, to be honest with you.
Killer Kill, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe something we can talk to Aniplex in later on. No, it wasn't. It wasn't one of those.
It wasn't one of those.
It wasn't.
Right, yeah. Justina's asking, Michael, do you play Destiny? On the stream, Justina on stream. You play Destiny?
Nah, I don't play Destiny.
Sorry, Justina,
It's-
Michael doesn't
It's kind
play.
of shooter, right?
Yeah.
I don't
What?
really play shooters.
You don't play shooters?
No.
What do you prefer, like RPGs?
RPGs, like strategy based.
Like Disgaea? Disgaea.
You got it right the first time.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Disgaea,
actually started playing Persona 5. I got it like last week.
So how do you think of it? What do you think of it?
Story is interesting.
Yeah? It's probably really great for you because it's got that anime blend to it as well.
Yeah.
And it's an RPG. That
And
must
it's
tick
like
all the boxes.
turn-based as well.
Yeah, it's like tick all the boxes.
Mm.
It's
No,
like,
I don't play Smash. I don't have a Switch.
you don't have a Switch,
I
no?
don't have a Switch.
Seven Manali, did you see that we hit nearly 100 in half a day on my first Pyramid Rally? How much interest do you want from a fun day rally to consider there's a call for it?
Scaps. Monster Hunter.
Who's
I
what?
was
Who?
actually,
What?
I was actually playing Monster Hunter earlier today, like before I came here.
How was it?
There's gonna be an update soon.
Looking forward to it?
We playing it
kind
on?
of, yeah. PS4.
Oh, PS4.
Uncle Scap's playing on Xbox.
Okay.
Do you prefer Xbox or PS4?
PS4.
You play online, yeah?
Yeah. I've never actually gotten like Xbox. It's always like PS2, PS3, PS4.
Hmm. Okay.
So for Silent Hill 100, I need to check out your Fun Day post on that. But look, I would love to do that one day, no doubts. Ricky Pullinger, when we get our first look at my new My Hero Academia statues, if everything goes well, Victor knows what's up. Emerald CityCon. Nana say, hey Alex, can you do a post reminder for the King of the Ring? I'm trying to draw more people in. Absolutely, thanks. So, do you know how many people were at... How many people... Let us also know how many valid entries. I think it's doing better than it did for the other ones. Of course, there are more points up for grabs. I look forward to seeing that. I'll do another post to remind people. It's only a few days to go. Michael, like, hi Alex. Yo! D. McDonald, any rough timescale on PO's opening for Dracula and Skull Knight? Dracula and Skull Knight. Pretty soon, actually. I think the first half of the year, no doubt. Back in October, it seemed like Dracula was the next one up, and we really had nothing on him. Yeah, right, I need to go back to look into that. Would we possibly get 2 Berserk POs this year? Or is it just aiming for Skull Knight? I mean, possibly one at the very end. I'm about to submit Berserker, which looks insane. Nermin Mamutovic. Thoughts on designing the bases going forward to allow for them to interlock on the same series to create a diorama, e.g. the snake base could stay connected to the genome, etc. The answer to that is, yeah, you know, I sort of, that's not really, it's more about trying to get uniform bases rather than having them actually interlock. The problem with is that resin can you know, shrink according to each one, so you won't get that flush fit. It's much easier to do that with PVC, so maybe that in the future is something to consider. Lachelle Diaz, how many LSBs do you have in the works currently, including the Snake Bus? Well, definitely doing, obviously, Artorias, obviously doing Spyro, obviously doing Ami. I mean, that's obviously in the works, if you know what I mean. Have we... I really want to see how Artorias does. I would like to do that, and all seen on that for the next one. I think that'd be a really great one. But there's nothing confirmed on that. And Snake,
nothing to confirm on that for now, but you know that would be something that we sort of came up with before, that codex thing.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, has there been anything else we're working on for that? Oh yeah, well, I've just sort of looked into it, but one of the things we were thinking about was MHA. I mean, nothing confirmed, but that was definitely something I would be super interested in. I may or may not have done a bit of work on that. Are you a My Hero fan?
No? Have you tried it?
Watch like episode 1.
Should give it a bit more.
Give it a bit more, yeah.
Are you not into the shonens?
I'll
Are you a
watch it-
Dragon Ball fan, Naruto,
Nah,
One
not-
Piece?
Well, One Piece. Naruto is alright. Bleach.
Baruto.
Naruto. If you enjoy Naruto, then I'll keep on going.
He
Keep on
gave a
watching.
shake of his golden locks. Not quite golden locks. He gave a shake of his locks. So you went into Naruto, is that right?
It's alright. Naruto is alright. Yeah. Bleach is good.
Bleach.
Yeah.
Death Note.
What was
I've
the
read
one
the
you-
manga, like half of it.
Yeah.
What was the one that I think you really wanted? Kenshin.
Oh yeah, Kenshin.
You're into that one, aren't you? And what's the other one that you?
Oh yeah,
It's like
seven.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho. That's right. Your brother's really into that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho. That's right.
I'm more into Hunter x Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter. Nice. What about Helsing?
I haven't watched Hunter. I
Interesting.
will
What
watch
about
it.
Claymore? Initial D.
Some, not all.
Some, not all. Some races.
Like some.
He's more into Initial B. Bryn Edwards, any estimate on AMI resin release date? Oh. Should be finished soon. How's the website coming? Almost done. In terms of the homepage, and I'll get working with the team on that, so that'll be quite good. Favorite video game and anime characters? Get asked this quite often, and it's there's so many that it's really hard to say favorite, so all the ones we got licenses for. Stephanie Swan. Hopefully you'll be able to catch the answer. Still looking updates on, yes, Onion Bro plushes. We need to, I said this is going to be my resolution. I paused that for 12 days. I need to look into that. Next week, I think I'll look into that. And Puskas. Chelsea Harris, as you move on to different MGS games, are there any plans to do one from Dead Cell? A diorama with a few of them would be neat. If people want it, I'd love to see what you have to say about that. In fact, I ran a poll on just general MG, just MG. So you should look into that. How high do you like to see the TTs before you start looking at them? The answer to that is I look at the other ones next to it. So let's say, for example, back in the day, if it hit 400, like, oh, that's not bad. But as time goes past and you see other ones that hit 400 and then it goes to 500 to 600, those that are still stuck on 400 start becoming less, I get less eyeballs on it. So it's not about what the average has to be, what the average is at the time overall. Realistically, I think it really needs to be 800 plus to really seriously consider looking at it. What do you say, Chocks?
Yeah, higher. Knowing the fact that what we know in 2019 and 2020, higher, it needs to be higher. But it doesn't mean that the low ones don't get a chance. It's just that there are folks that are interested in the higher ones and there are folks that are interested in lower ones, and we will have to review that in a couple of years.
It's to do with this resources, and one of the
Resources,
things
yeah.
that we had talked about this week was
Yeah.
actually seriously sitting down and saying, okay, we have this many spaces, and what would we do with the people, and how do we want to do it, and how do we get from point A to B? And we really sort of sat down and we looked at each other and we said, let's go for this. Let's really go for this. Right now, we try to do one every 2 weeks, and we haven't been able to do that.
Think of it as like, guys, if you played Outrun, think of when once you've finished the race or the timeout, it shows you where you went and which
Right.
route, and you always start off with a starting point, and it always have like 5 or 6 different endings, and you can see that route splitting off. It's kind of like that situation where, hey, we're getting quite a lot of
licensors, but at the same time we're growing at the pace where we need resources, etc., etc. And it's kind of like how it branches
like
out.
you can go left or right or what it is. And
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
want to
yeah.
go to the one that
Going
has...
left is fine. Going right is fine. Ultimately, you're going to go to the end goal, but having those options to go to A, B, C, D, E, you know, with more resources and more teams spreading out, hopefully we can cater more and more.
You know,
different franchises.
we are at a really great position where we have a lot of, like, I think we did 15 and a half, and I'm going to call Snake as the half, right? 15 and a half launches in 2017. We did 19 and a half in 2018, and none of those were partnership programs. Those were our launches, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So those don't count. You can semi kind of cheat with saying player 2 Shovel Knight. It's a little bit cheaty, right? So really, if you're going to be honest about it, it's only 18 and a half. Would you agree, Chocks?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a huge number of an increase from 2017 to 2018. Thinking about it, the team is significantly bigger from 2017 to 2018. I'm not just talking about the Hong Kong office, I'm talking about in China as well. So I'm going to be honest, it's probably a little bit disappointing, but we also said that it takes such a long time for the resources that you put in place to actually spit things out the other side. And maybe what we're going to see as a result of the increase of people joining us in 2018, that doesn't start kicking in until into the middle of 2018.
Yeah.
The reality is we've got to try and hit one every 2 weeks. One every 2 weeks. Now, we thought we were doing it, we were on target for it, but you know, we hit 18 and a half instead of the 26 we should be doing a year, to be honest. And we're looking at trying to get the resources in place to hit that, and then ultimately the final goal, we're trying to hit one every 1.5 weeks. So 3 a month is what we really want to be hitting. We have to. We're not doing enough for the licenses at one time, if that makes sense. And people are really patient with us, but obviously I would like to go faster. But we can't do that at the moment without investing, and I'm trying to take all of the money that's generated to invest it into more and more people, just to snowball it up. And
I think if you look at it retroactively, like going backwards, we probably overperformed in 2017 and 18 with what resources we've already had. Mm-hmm. We pushed ourselves to the limit. Plus the
but
extra.
That was also not. It's also not sustainable.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong. That's, you know, it did what it was needed to be done. But like I said, it's not sustainable. And we think, hey, looking back now with all these stuff coming out in 2019, 2020, you know, it's planting the seeds is the easy part. It's the growing part, and how long is the wait for it to see the end results. That's the thing that takes time.
I mean, obviously, we know the biggest license that's going to be available to us is Echo the Dolphin, and we're looking for marine biologists to graduate so that we can actually look at making sure that all the designs of Echo is bang on.
And that sound effect.
Yeah. Do you know anybody that might be a marine biologist in a few years' time? So, a lot of that was about looking and trying to see who could join the team, and it's been really interesting about doing that, and really, like, how do I say it? We're not playing anymore. Really want to take it. I really feel that
we want to take a big leap.
I feel that
bigger
we can
steps.
Bigger steps. I feel like we can. I feel that we can go to the next stage. The more we put in, the more we can get back, and that's the reality.
That small potato is nothing wrong with the small potato. It's growing, but we want to be that.
But whatever happens,
inject it with some water.
We're keeping it real.
Yeah, sure. Always foot on the ground.
Keeping it absolutely real. Nothing's going to change in that regard. Just, it's something that I'm really excited about. This is the thing that I love. How do we do the expansion? How do we get in great people? How do we get to the next stage? How do we do all of that? And I sit here and I say, John rolled his eyes when I said I want to go for this license and this license and this license. You want to go for this license? You're not even properly utilizing the current licenses, or like, you know, and that's fair enough. I have nothing to say about that. He's absolutely right. So, but the reality is we're still pushing really, really hard. It's just not fast enough for the number of licenses that we have. So we must do something about it. So if any of you guys are wanting a job and you're in Hong Kong and you can do all the skills that we need, hit us up. Because we are hiring.
In a way, you're saying finish the line.
What? I'll tell you the answer to that question.
In a way, you're saying finish the line.
You're right, I am saying that. I'm saying it. If the people are demanding it, who am I to say no?
Hey.
Well, hey, you hit the 30.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, 28.
Let me just refresh
No,
it.
plus 3.
Wait.
Oh, right. 31.
Yeah, 31.
Keep rolling.
Yeah.
Bob Watts, is Jet Black PO expected by the end of this first quarter? Absolutely. Should be sooner rather than later. Ashley Liang. It's Lane. Good evening. Any news on AMI LSB? I have not checked. That's a slow factory. I will look into that. But I think it's some good progress on that, maybe. Crystal Dragon. Have we placed a pre-order? Probably. Possibly. Who will be the next pre-order? Meta Ridley. And you're very welcome. Johannes Norbeck. Hi guys, Happy New Year. Missed last week's stream. Welcome back. Have you been following AGDQ this week?
Yes, I have.
What was that again? It was like good speed run or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What's it stand for?
Not good.
Oh, a game's done quick, wasn't
Game's
it?
done quick. Yeah. There's two in it. There's like two. There's a summer one, like the Doctors Without Borders, right? Is that how you call it?
Doctors Without Borders.
Yeah. Like the
That
summer.
sounds
one.
like
the summer. It's the summer GDQ. It's a kind of different.
Doctors Without Borders. Gamers Without Borders.
Doctors Without what? Doctors Without Borders. Yeah. It's like a you know the.
No, I know Doctors Without Borders is a charity.
Yeah. That's the summer one. That's the summer GDQ.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, definitely, guys. I've been following it, and I've seen the prizes. I've hit the organisers up.
Did you?
Yeah.
Or do they deny you?
No, it says we'll
Make
work
contact?
we'll work something out. They definitely heard of us. They definitely heard of First for Figures.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're going to work something out in a couple of months. So we'll probably miss the current one, most likely. But hopefully in a couple of months we can work something out for the summer one. And if it does really well, we'll keep on doing that on a continuous basis, year in, year out, hopefully, guys. You know.
Oh, the A stands for awesome, does it?
Yeah. And that's for a different charity.
Okay.
So hopefully that answers your question, Johannes.
Mine was the awful game segment yesterday. Didn't get a chance to see it. Any news from some form software about Resin? Nope. No news, but they've only just come back. I had contact with Bandai to say that they're now following up with From. When will we see the PO for Ornstein SD? Later. What do you guys think whether or not we should go for PO on Resin? Or should we... I'm talking about resin PVCs. The prototype that's in resin, should we do a PO on that? Or should we wait until it's already at PVC? Because obviously the moment that you wait for it to be in PVC, it's going to take a long time. But of course, the flip side is it would have already been ready and it's in production because the mold's already been done. But and then the bad thing about that is, of course, you can't make any changes either. What would you do? What do you think, Chocks?
Huh? Is that a question? Or was that
Yeah, no, I'm asking you. What do you think?
Go to pre-orders with the
But then you go and
resin.
yes, versus not going, waiting for it to go to the actual PVCs after already making the molds.
As long as folks can understand the difference and the outcome, the explanation that this is a resin piece and this is what we did. Like we did that little instruction, instruction thing that we did at Gamescom.
Yeah.
This is like, this is what it is. This is what at the grey stage, and this is what it looks like at resin right now. But this is what it looks like.
Yeah, with the tooling model, you can sort of see what that might be.
Yeah. We could see that. Maybe give that kind of instructional guide out in the club. Maybe let it go out there and then see if people can understand that process. And if the club members can understand that process, it might help with the actual pre-order, because people right now don't understand the steps. What is the tooling? You know, that kind of stuff. It was only for the guys at the Gamescom.
Right.
Like maybe that we have
we did do it.
Maybe have an article or make a post or a thread that says first for lectures or whatever it is, yeah. And then you have your little hints and tips. That little thing that we did at Gamescom, that was quite nice. It was quite informative. People like it's like educational. It was quite
Victor,
nice.
we've already showed the resins on AMI, Snake SD, and we've shown it on Ornstein. Now they were up for pre-order at Gamescom. Is there any reason why we couldn't have done it for the whole thing? Because we're sitting here almost 5 months after Gamescom, and still none of them will go up for PO. Now, obviously, we've seen that Snake is already at that stage. He's already done he's already molded up, so that he'll go up soon. But we haven't started doing the molds on Ornstein. So people are going, when are you going to do Ornstein SD? Well, the answer is, well, we can't. I mean, we could have gone 5 months ago, but we haven't made the molds yet, the tooling molds yet. So I'm kind of
yes and no. There's I can see both sides.
Sure,
but you know, if people can understand that, hey, what are the difference from here to here? What are there going to be that major difference, or are there going to be changes, or it's going to look so different? Or,
right.
Then if people can understand that part, that might actually help.
Do we do it that we go for resin, and then if you don't like it, get your money back? When it comes to PO, of when the actual when the physical model comes out in resin, so you do it in resin, you take the PO, right, and then you go to the next stage, which is obviously the tooling, and then you have the PVC comes out, and you go, this is the final one, cancel or keep, and then reopen again, or
like,
we would keep it open.
It's kind of like well, this is, I wouldn't say similar, but it's like it's like the Bowser.
Right.
It's like, guys, obviously you'll say, oh yeah, I know what resin looks like, but you don't really know what Bowser actually looked like because it was just a blind pre-order.
Sure.
But people can expect, oh, a resin is going to has that certain standard, that certain quality, but a lot of people might not understand that from a resin to a PVC, would there be any downgrades or would there be any upgrades? So I think there's still quite a learning curve, the difference between those two materials. For example,
MJP, you're not understanding the point. You're really not understanding the point. Wouldn't want to see a resin based on a PVC. Once you've got the PVC, I wouldn't want to see the point of buying the resin at 5 times the cost. Well, first of all, that's coming. We're definitely doing that, and we're going to be doing that for a lot of things moving forwards. Okay, just to be clear. I'll be interested to see whether or not people will be willing to do both, as long as they know that it's coming. So, for example, our Mega Man PVC is the same as the Mega Man resin, except for the resin will be obviously bigger with a more intricate base, but essentially they are pretty, similar in that regard. However, I'm not talking about that. You're misunderstanding me. There is a resin prototype stage before we make the tooling to make the PVC version. As in, all PVCs first start off as a resin. So here, obviously here we have Spyro, right? Spyro, this exact same size, started off as a resin because it is the tooling model that we make. And then from there, we make the tooling model and we make sure it looks good. Then we go to making the molds. And when we make the molds, we always refer back to the original tooling model, which is, of course, in resin. So the point I'm trying to say is, do we go into pre-order at the resin stage, or do we wait until we actually make the molds and have it in PVC and then do the PO? Every single PO that we've done for PVCs at the moment have been at the PVC stage. It's already gone through the molding process. Never once have we done one, apart from those that are at Gamescom, done it based on the resin piece itself. So, my question is, do we actually instead open it up for resins? I'm talking about the resin version of the PVC, or the PVC after it's gone through the molding stage. That's the point. So what do you think about that? Chris Kuntz, you missed it. I know you're a big Metroid fan. Meta Ridley next week. Nana say, people already get annoyed at the waiting times. No, they don't. No, they don't. This is a waiting man's game. You are kidding me if you think that that's going to make any difference for 6 months. I totally disagree with you. And yeah, and likewise, as I was saying, that there would be possibilities of making any changes, but once it is, of course, at the resin stage, some small tweaks here and there, if I think they're worthy or not. But otherwise, no chance at the, forget it. PVC stage, forget about it. Saves you a bunch of money at the resin. Well, Zach, that's not really, because we would still look to solicit it to the... Look, the reality is we're not going to be choosing characters that aren't strong hitters to a certain extent. I mean, we might dabble a little bit more later on, but we also expect the vast majority, if it's not about our website, it's actually more about the wholesale. Nana say, whatever, mate. Longer waits. A normal PVC, a normal resin takes over a year. So I'm not sure what the difference is. Because you do know that the PVC is much faster to produce once you're at that resin stage. It's actually much faster than a resin in the first place. Although, just to be clear, Victor, most likely I'm going to be very specific about changes, because a lot of that is delayed, a lot of our stuff. So PVC would be better first because you can change the resin model. No, Angela, you're not understanding it. PVCs start as resin and then go to PVCs, okay? PVCs always start as a resin. And then based on the resin, we create the mold. That the steel molds is based off of the resin piece, because we check the resin piece first, it's the prototype. Then, as a result of making the molds, it comes out in PVC. I'm suggesting, would you be up for it if we did it at the resin stage, not a resin version, the resin stage of the PVC. The resin stage of the PVC. What?
That's why I need that whole process there needs to be better understand, better made, clear, explained clearly, so people could get it. And if they understand it,
then I can ask the question.
Do you get it?
So you were saying how for like prototypes it's resin?
Of course.
Then you make a metallic mold.
Correct.
Based on the resin prototype you made.
Exactly.
Then you put in like PVC and stuff into the mold to make the actual product.
Correct.
Then you'll probably like have a look at it before actually selling it. Like the prototype PVC that you made from the mold.
So my question is, so as we go, right, do we have a grey spider over there? As an example.
Say this, yeah?
Alright, perfect, yeah, that's a great example, right?
There you go.
Okay, this, oh my god, I feel like I'm, right, this is made of resin, okay? This is made of resin, okay? And we check it, we go, yeah, fine. And then we go to the factory and go, here is a shitload of money to pay for steel molds, right? It's exactly the same size, right? Pay a shitload of money to go to the next stage, and at this point, they take 50 days to make the steel molds, and then they make it in PVC, and then we fix it for another 20 days until it's finally perfect, and that's this piece over here. And then we sell it based on this. This is the final piece. This is what it's going to look like. This is PVC. It's the right material. What you see is what you get. Boom. Pre-order. Done. Okay? However, at a resin prototype stage, which is here, before we make the steel molds, I'm saying, do we sell based on this stage? Imagine it painted, right? Do we sell based on this stage where we can make changes to it? Because the moment that we make that steel molds, you're not touching it. I refuse, no chance. Tons of money gets put into that. Whereas, oh, make this a little bit shorter or that sort of stuff like that. It takes me 2 seconds in resin to do that, right? And I can do it. Do we open pre-orders at this stage? Now, there is a fundamental difference between PVC, between the resin prototype and the PVC. A lot of it's to do with the separations. There might be some mold lines, there might be some separations here that you might like. For example, in resin, you could avoid to have that cut there, as an example, right? Or you could blend it in. You can't do it in PVC, as an example, right? So would it make sense to open the pre-orders based on this much earlier, because it's still resin? You're avoiding the 50 days of making the steel molds and the 20 days for opening to fixing the molds before we get to this stage, which is the PVC stage. Do you think we should open up pre-orders at the resin stage of the process? The prototype resin stage of the process?
Then it might look different, like the final.
Yes, it will do. So therefore, if it does, and you've pre-ordered based on this, you go, I don't like it.
Can you like
I can give you your money back here.
show the club the resin prototype first? Though?
Of course.
Like not pre-ordering, just show it.
Well, right. As an example, AMI PVC has been seen. Ornstein PVC has been seen. Sorry, AMI resin version of the prototype of the AMI PVC has been seen since Gamescom. So is Ornstein. This is all coming because someone's asked me about Ornstein. What's happened with it? The answer is I've not started making the steel molds. So it's going to be at least 2 months here, plus another 20 days. So it's about 3 months away before I can even, at the moment that I say I'm going to go to make the steel molds. Is there any reason why I don't open the pre-order right now on Ornstein? Of the prototype?
Because there might be changes.
Yes.
Like there might be slight differences.
Correct. There will be.
Yeah. Like.
So would you feel comfortable that I said you can pre-order this, and when it comes to this stage, I'll show you the differences, and if you're not happy with it, you can get your money back?
Like with the full payment back? Or
Yes, of course. It's the same thing we did with Bowser.
it's fair, I think.
Right, and any changes that we needed to do, we could do. And then, having said
if
that,
they're unhappy with the changes, then they can cancel it, get their money
of
back.
course.
And I think it's fair. But actually, no.
you're a consumer. You've seen Ornstein SD, right? I gave you the bloody test shots. You got the test shots of Solaire, right? Solaire SD, I gave you the test shots, right? That is at this stage of making the prototypes, or making the steel molds, and then making the couple of things. I just gave them to you, right? Because I throw them away anyway, so I gave them to you, right? That's the same thing for, but we're experienced enough that the tooling model, we've already separated it, so we know where the cuts are going to be at this stage already, because we have to separate them in parts in order to create the actual tooling model, to create the PVC. Okay? So people are going to really know that, for example, there already was a cut here, for example. Anyways, the point is, if we took pre-orders on this, and we gave you your money back if we got to this stage, although you would be pretty informed about, it shouldn't be too much surprises about what you can expect, shouldn't we do it? As long as there's a full refund on that. Because sometimes there is a case where, and our policy, right, Chocks, before was always, we always go to the PVC stage first. And the reason why is because we weren't as experienced as we are now about really eyeballing the difference between the PVC and the resin. Does that make sense? As in,
yeah.
but we have a better idea of gauging what can and can't be done. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And therefore, I feel more and more confident that what you see is what you get from the PVC and the resin when you compare them together, especially at the tooling stage, because we've already made the separations of it. Uncle Scabs is asking a question.
Yeah.
Is that Michael Lai?
Yeah.
if the PVC ends up a different color due to being PVC and I don't like it and cancel, get my money back, that's no problem. Ends up a different color. Why would it be a different color? It wouldn't be a different color.
Oh, I think the chat freezes again.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hi, Uncle Scabs. I'm actually Cheggy.
Cheggy, right
Hey,
here.
Zach, we would have colour at the resin stage. That would be painted up. We're not gonna like open pre-orders on a grey resin.
I just randomly bought this one
Yeah.
over. Of course, it will be coloured. Of course, it will be coloured. Just go and look at the as a really. Oh, not this again.
Oh.
You know, it's really easy. Look at the Gamescom footage. There is an Ornstein SD already there, and there is an AMI PVC, an AMI TF already there at the resin prototype stage. There is no reason why we couldn't have opened up the pre-orders for those now. Is there? Indeed. Just because that you would make it possible for the time fans to suggest changes, it would be for needed molds wouldn't be done. Yeah, that's definitely a good point as well. No changes will happen if we're at that steel mold. No chance. What would you expect the difference between resin and PVC? Not that much. I'm eyeballing it now, and if you look at all of the stuff that we've done before, where we've shown the PVC's final version compared to the resins, if you look at the NYCC prototypes, they were in resin of Artorias SD and Solaire SD, and what came out was really, really close. Really, really close. Very, very happy with the way that came out. I'm confused with okay, for Josh Mizrahi, the first thing is you can have no changes. 0 changes at the PVC stage. 0. I will not entertain any single change. 0 at the PVC stage. That's the first thing. The second thing is, no problem. It's just going to be, people are asking, for example, where is Ornstein? Where is AMI TF? As an example. Well, I'm just asking, why not have opened it at the first time? Could have just done that. There's no reason not to. Of course, our policy at the moment has always been to do it at the PVC stage anyways.
3 hours.
Yeah, sure. It's
It starts
actually
9:44. Oh. I was looking at Facebook. Like
Yeah.
9:44.
Alright, cool. Let's wrap this up then. Alright, let's move on. Marco Castellani, Legend of Dragoon TT is doing really well, I believe. Any chance to look into it? Is it, Chocks?
What?
Legend of Dragoon.
What about it?
It's doing really well, apparently.
Is it? Legend. $822 votes, 430 says yes.
That's definitely up there.
Uh,
Definitely up there. I proposed a SIF SD and it was well received. Any chance to look into it? Absolutely. Adam Elgamo! Any Yakuza updates? The answer is yes. I looked at the designs today and I said, let's change it. I said, let's make it a little bit better than it currently is. So, we can look into that. How's mini figures looking? Yeah, we started making at least the mini crystal dragons. 3. Any consideration of attending NYCC? Please say yes. I mean, that's definitely something that we've thought about, for sure. Where does Kingdom Hearts rank in priority of securing future licenses? Not particularly high. When I ran a poll for it, it didn't seem to do very much well. It didn't do very well for the character poll. Maybe it's an example where there are too many characters. That people quite like Kingdom Hearts, but there are too many characters in there. Do you think, Chocks? I don't know why it didn't seem to correlate very well. That's all for this week. Enjoy your weekend, gents. Looking forward to seeing Kiryu go up for pre-order in the it's kind of a distant future, with more Crash closer, more soon with that. To my hands on. F4F is love. F4F is life. See you next week. Peace. Nice one, Adam. Brandon Rolf, is Shovel Knight selling well enough as the regular version is sold out on the site? I do not know. I have not checked. The B. You said last week we're likely to see the first F4F MHA in March, April. Is there a loose time frame when we're gonna see something from Yu-Gi-Oh? After the F4F Hong Kong Toy Fair booth looked great. Thank you. Are you sending anything for Dark Horse to display the US Toy Fair next month? I need to check with Dan. I believe something is happening there. Katamari Reroll recently released. Do you have any fresh interest in doing a repaint or prints into any of the other cousins? I haven't really considered that.
Hey, Nana say, could you do something about Twitch?
Oh, give him a crown for the week, and what does he do with it? Absolutely nothing.
Wake up, Nana say.
Absolutely nothing. Oh.
Oh.
Am I gonna have to do it?
Wow, quite a few people, huh? Someone can count up to 10.
Oh, he's done it. All right, thank you.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Nana Say, for that. There's another one. Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! McGee! 40! Get him! Get him!
Ooh, get him, get him, get him.
Get him! Get him! I don't see anyone to be asking for it. Parker Lewis, any news on the Banjo updates? Yeah, almost done. Faith DeVoe, weekly Zelda news because no. Abraham Sanchez, how much cheaper will the Spyro TF PVC recolors be? I don't know yet. Chris Hildebrand Jr., any ideas on who will be the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Blue Eyes or Dark Magician? One of the two. When we see a sneak of them? Later on. Where's Dracula at production and pre-order wise? Production? Should be something wrapping that up pretty soon. If you were somehow able to get the license for Nintendo SD PVC, what would be your first one? Link! Castlevania SD, I don't know if you considered this, but maybe have a few items included in the package where you could put them on the base, like a large heart, coloured money bags. Yeah, sure. That would be easier to do. Morrigan does have her bats, correct? Nope. Ivy coming up for order in the spring, maybe? Nope. Any anime game polls getting close to your take notice point? Nothing on the radar I've sort of seen. Eric Hollenbach, if you had the choice of making your favourite Yu-Gi-Oh card as the next resin, which monster would it be? I'm already making them. If my dog poops in the forest and there's no one to hear or see it, do I have to pick it up? Absolutely not. It's all good. Kurt Griswold, do you have any plans of making that life-size Fierce Deity mask? Maybe. Maybe not. Nope. And with the release of Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out at the end of the month, do you guys have a favourite Kingdom Hearts game? There's so many, but... 2? What's yours favourite, Chocks? I like 2. How about you? Did you play any of the Kingdom Hearts? No? It's like a bit too actiony. Do you like things like God of War? No, so you don't like slashers, nothing like that, no? So it's not just shooters, it's like all action games, really.
No, I like some, not.
Like which ones?
Can't think of
Huh?
Can't think of any.
Oh, I can't think of any.
Like Dark Souls is okay.
That's kind of a hardcore one to get into.
Do you like your Dark Souls?
Dark Souls!
There you go. Kevin Williams, would you guys consider doing a Baby Metroid piece in the scale of Various? I would love to. Alyssa, we've discussed a few times in the club how amazing an SD Sif would go with SD Artorias. Any chance you consider this? It's been considered, and there's a very strong chance that that may or may not happen. Laura Moreau, Hey guys, I'm gonna miss most of the stream because I have knee surgery. Good luck with that. Fingers crossed it goes smoothly. Do it. Mr. Lie.
No,
Boom.
you do it.
You do it.
You do it.
It's your bloody section of the thing.
It's from Alex though, not from Michael.
Chocks, can you go and change it?
Alright.
You just need to edit your thing. You just need to edit your bit.
Yeah.
No, not there.
Oh,
Back up to the
right.
top. Just at the bit. Just edit that.
Yeah, but they were expecting a shout out from Alex Davis.
Clearly not. It says they're expecting a shout out from.
Not even there.
Of course it's there.
Oh, it's been a... There.
Yes. Boom! Take it away.
Can I do 5 then you do 5?
Alright.
Yeah. So am I gonna start?
You want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Go on in. Boom.
Attack you though.
Doesn't matter.
Shout out to Kevin Williams. What?
What? Am I doing the next
Yeah.
one? Alright. John Custer, what's going on, mate?
Trinity Young.
Bada bing to
Nice.
Michael Beelock.
Parker Lewis.
What's going on? Oh, why couldn't you take it? Can you take that guy, please? You take him. I'll just
Derek
go-
Baker.
Hey, not me. Faith the vote. What's going on? How you doing, Britt Edwards?
Patrick Rabensteiner.
Rabensteiner. And what's going on, Eric Hollenbach? Bada bing, bada boom. Shout outs. Well done on your first.
Shout out.
Absolutely. I like a pro.
First half of
I like
shout
a
out.
pro. VV, about partnership companies, do you need the license of the product that they are being able to sell on your website? Example, GNF Toys is doing Chun-Li, so would you need a Street Fighter license to be able to sell it in your website?
Hi Victor.
The answer to that is we are looking into that. Is Modern Amy Rose still in development or has it been put on hold? The answer is I kind of like paused it. If the Boomate Classic Amy sells well, would you consider looking into it? Of course. If we have hard data that says it does well, of course, why not? James B, how is Sonic and Tails doing? Will we see a TF before Chinese New Year? Absolutely yes. If we were to pre-order it at the Reza stage, absolutely no. If it's at the
PQ.
PVC stage.
Happy birthday, Victoria. Foundation Queen.
Yes, I don't see her on the list. Is she on the stream? Is VQ on the stream? I know she went all the way over to Scotland.
That was last weekend.
And so Sonic and Tails, I've not actually heard anything back on that. The guys are... I know what they're going to be doing before Chinese New Year because they're all gearing up for that, and the answer is it will not be that. So we're focusing on what can be done before Chinese New Year. Any Aku Aku combo updates? If you mean the life-size ones, they're in production. Ramon Ferraz, how about the mini Aku Akus? The answer is yeah, that's going to be sooner rather than later. Jake Mayer, you've told us about 4 Yu-Gi-Oh characters on the works. Can you tell us what MHA characters are in the way? Nope. And will we get our first resin PO in the first half of 2019? Nope.
Oh, the validation queen is here. Apparently.
She's on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's there. Yo, VC.
VCVQ, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear.
Validation queen or Victoria?
No. Validation queen, of course.
Validation queen.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you did a bit of harmony there. I like it. Whoa, excellent. I like it.
She's watching on Twitch.
Oh, I like it. Mark Johnston, when is the next Zelda? When is the next Zelda piece? Not sure yet. Can we see another version of Snake? Sure. Love F4F, much appreciated. Hannes Schnegel, Arturus Buster Grey Fox. Which will be the first to PO? RTB, absolutely. Anthony da Silva Ferreira. Do you think it would be possible for people outside NA to buy MHA statues? The answer is we are actively working on that.
It is always possible.
Working on it. Tobias Benz. If all goes well, how many pre-orders are planned to happen until the end of May, including next Friday? No idea. Don't even know what is going on for that. Liam Thomas. Can items still convert from a waitlist after the item has been shipping? That's when it really starts happening. So absolutely yes. The top 10 for Varia suit, is it likely to convert? No idea, but hopefully. Are we likely to see Artorias Bust or Nito release first? RT Bust, no doubt in my mind. Did you not see the picture? It's already done. It's waiting for approval, so it's absolutely done. Nito is still going to take ages to be done because you've got to figure out how we're doing all the hair. Hope you guys had a good New Year's. Thank you, we did. Marjeline Van Dies, any news on the PVC Ami and of course Queen of Statues Bayonetta? The answer is PVC Ami is in the molding stage. No changes will be made because it's at that stage now. Bayonetta is going to be the guns first and then we can tackle the Queen herself. And of course, how have you guys been doing? Alright, thank you. And how are the little ones doing? You know, all four of them always give me a nice harmony screaming when I get home. Who's bigger, Bowser or the kiddo? I think Bowser's still a bit bigger. Rizwan, any news about Ornstein? Waiting for feedback from software. Scotty Thomas Kala, give me all the new Spyro Crash news. So the Spyro resin is hopefully going to be a little bit done before Chinese New Year, then it'll be completed after Chinese New Year. And the CTR stuff we're working on is looking tight. MAD, we're talking about getting more visibility in Asia, and that space is a big problem. Would mini PVCs be possible, like 4-inch statues? Let's establish our current ranges, and then we can look at something afterwards. Randy Russo, would Snake Combos getting an extra item with it? Alphonse Combos getting something extra? Nope. Randy Gerards, any news regarding the 3D orders? Is that the... Are you talking about the Kickstarter thing? No updates on that. But Hermes, is Zero Suit Samus PVC something we can imagine? That would be nice. Why TTs are not tagged as announcements on Facebook in order to stay on the top all week?
I really got to question how many people actually check that announcements, because you can have like up to, I believe, like 9 or 10 announcements.
If you put them there, people won't see them.
No, hear me out. You can put, like, you remember back in the day, pin
Yeah,
posts,
yeah,
you only
no
pin
one
one.
saw them, yeah,
You only
yeah.
pin one,
Yeah,
and you only see that if you're on desktop, right? If you're on
Right.
mobile, you don't see that, right? Since the introduction of announcements, sure, you can see that on the mobile version, but on desktop, yeah, you can see it as well. But you can have so many announcements. You can have up to like 9 or 10 posts.
And does that mean that you would
Hear me
actually
out.
see it?
You still get 9 or 10 posts, and you can pin one of them at the top. But physically, you have to go inside the announcement section to check the rest. How many people actually know that there's more than one announcement?
Announcements, see all, 10. No one is clicking on that.
Right.
Oh, this is the first one. It's the pinned one here.
Right, the
It's
top
Hong
one,
Kong.
the top pin one. And if I, in there, there's shipping calendar. In there, there's a TT link to the MRS link. In there, there's other information as well. But how many people actually go in there? I've used and abused that feature, right? But no one. It seems like if you look at the on desktop or mobile, there's a slight difference. Because if you pin one TT, if you pin one announcement, and then you make another announcement, for some strange reason, that new announcement that's not pinned is pushed to the top on on mobile.
Yeah.
It's all messed up, basically, that announcement.
So that's the answer, but... Can you blink if there's something to report for Persona 5? Still not done it yet. JDJ, hello peeps. 1/4 Twilight Princess Link when? Indeed. Joko from Persona 5. Oh shit, I blinked. at the worst time as well. Joko from Persona 5, it made me blink, yeah. At 1.3k votes. Next to 900 plus. When is Persona 5? Nothing to say about that. Matthew Sharp, can you please apologise to my wife for destroying my wallet and any room I had space to display things? I do apologise, Mrs. Sharp. Cassie B. When do you plan to announce the Last Chance Banjo exclusive figure for pre-order? Well, the Last Chance one, probably in a couple of weeks, maybe something. We should get it done before Chinese New Year, which is another thing we've got to run that as part of our stuff during Chinese New Year, just to rerun that.
Sure, as long as once we get approval from.
Sure.
Once we get approval, yeah.
Boom! Q&A done. Prepare that who dat. I'm going to go to the toilet. Excuse?
Ugh.
Everyone test, please.
Smack. What? What? Who is that? No, type it out. Type it out. That's a long ass name. A super long ass name.
Alex can do it.
Trust me, we've done it. We've tried it before.
Just ask Alex to do it.
Do what?
This.
He told you to do it.
Yeah, but then I don't want it to be too easy.
Look, you find something easy, it's going to be really difficult for
really?
these guys, yeah. You find something difficult, we're going to be here all night long. Alright guys, keep on pressing that test. Why is everyone testing? Because we are going to play Who Dat. And what that means is there's a chance to win up to 8,000 reward points. Basically, it's just find the coin. Really simple. Find that coin. So it's going to be 4 hands, 3 coins, 3 hands, 2 coins, 1 coin, etc., etc., like 50-50, and then onwards and on. We'll make it easy to understand once we start playing the game. Once you play the game, you know it. Found anything?
I'm thinking.
Think of I don't know, your favorite game. Something, some character in the game, or some character in an anime, or some character from a cartoon, someone from a TV personality, a movie personality, a singer, or someone's that's you know, relatively easy, but not too easy.
We're gonna deny them anyway.
We just keep on searching. Let's see. We'll look at it. I'm not gonna deny that. I'm not gonna deny him. Yeah.
Done it?
Maybe, yeah. Okay, see if there's someone that's recognizable. And don't go for something like this. You know, none of that. Yeah, none of that, yeah.
That's a tough one. Oh, you've been looking this whole time.
Yeah.
Got a lot of tests going on.
Okay.
Got one yet?
I think it's down over.
Who?
What?
It's quite.
Type it out.
How to spell it though?
How to spell it? You
The. Who that?
really who that?
Well,
Oh.
I'll double check.
That, yeah?
Yeah.
That one, yeah? It's got to be,
Yeah.
guys, you got to get the full,
Are you okay?
No, just the name is fine.
just the name, yeah? Just the name. That was there, just the name. Alright.
Alright.
Michael says just the name.
Just the name.
But you got to spell it correctly. Alright?
OMG.
Yeah, but it's quite easy if I don't see.
If you know it, it's easy.
If
isn't
you
it?
know
That's
it,
the
like,
point.
I didn't
So-
know it.
Well, that's too easy, isn't it? The
I
whole
can't see
point.
many. I'll get another one.
No,
No, as in
what
like,
you do-
like zoom in, zoom
No,
in.
that's like
he can't
Yeah,
zoom in
yeah.
like that. The way I do it is I use something like this,
like an iPhone.
Can I send it to you?
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
send it to Alex. Alex will do it.
Well, I can just look it up now.
Alright, sure.
Alright, the character has been chosen, guys.
Hmm.
Sorry, guys. Took a while.
No, that's fine. No problem. No one, everyone's patient.
Have a little patience.
Make sure the character name is spelled correctly. Yeah, is it the same one? Turn the brightness up.
I will do.
Yeah.
I really need a new phone. So slow. So the way I do is I go into this, and this allows me to crop it to the specific sizes. Alright, is everyone ready?
Alright, ready. Get steady. Go, go, go! Hit that refresh button!
Chocks, you do it. It's
Jesus!
so bloody slow.
Oh.
Rubbish.
That one, yeah? This one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
You got it?
Is that right? Like that? No? Same thing, yeah?
Pass it over. Why does it go black? It's weird. It's the same. It's the same as Michael's, to be honest with you.
You sure?
Or just make it. It's hard enough anyway, so you can just probably just go straight away. Right, come on. We've been dicking about for so long, Michael. You just handle it.
But mine has, it'll have like that.
Oh, so you can crop it.
Well, I can, I got.
Oh look, so you can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah. So you can do it. Oh yeah, so you can do it as well. No, Michael can do it. No, you do it because he's gonna have to be keeping an eye on the things. All right, let's do it.
Yeah?
Sure.
Turn the brightness up.
It's up.
What's up, yeah? Alright, guys.
3, 2, go on. Good luck, guys. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
That's too long. Yeah, don't give it too long to them. Alright, guys, we're going to choose 2 winners up for a chance to win 8,000
Go on in.
reward points each.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Hold on. Why is this not moving? Oh my god. It's not even moving.
Facebook's moving.
It's not even moving here, Chocks. Have you got something?
Yeah, I got something. Not here.
On Facebook, but not on.
Oh my god. Keep an eye out.
Should I just do this?
Mm-hmm.
Keep on entering your answers, guys.
Yeah. Keep going.
Keep going.
Go and show them. Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that?
Keep going, guys.
There you go. Okay, we got it. And we got the entirety of it. Oh, I like it. We got Zach and we got Austin. OMG. James B. You're supposed to be like totally into all the mecha and stuff, and you got the Type 2. Too slow, my friend. Type 0. Type
But
0.
to be honest, we're just looking for Nidu Fashu, so yeah.
No, man. Everybody else came with Navash Type 0.
They type like the full name.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Austin's never done it before, I'm sure of it.
I don't think.
And nor is Zach.
No. Yeah, definitely.
Fresh
you.
meat.
Don't even
Fresh
need to search.
meat. Fresh meat. Who that?
Dude, 6.
Alright.
Here we go. And that hand as well. Okay. Bring them all up. Alright.
4 hands.
That's right.
That's
so,
right.
here we go. Let me see. What is... who's first? Austin, yeah?
Austin first.
Okay, does Austin's never played this before, is that right?
Austin the Wise Man.
Okay, so... Is it... If for a chance to win 500 war points, all you need to do is you have a 75% chance. All you need to say is which hand has the coin for 500 war points. Is it hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Let us know which one is your hand. Is it going to be it?
Keep an eye on the messages. Good luck, Austin. Really simple. Just find the coin.
Hand number 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 4. I normally do 3 and 4.
I already messed up.
Anytime you want, Austin. Austin, is it Austin Wiseman? Is that the
Wiseman. Mr. Wiseman has gone for number 3.
All right, I can tell you if you went for. Why am I not seeing it up here? Is he on? He's on Facebook, right?
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Yeah, I don't see him on it.
It's like the... Oh, that's not...
But I saw it appear there. He went for hand number 3, right? Okay. If you went for hand number 1, you would have got yourself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 500 war points. But you decided to go 50-50 and you went for hand number 3, 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Where's the beginner's luck? None! Denied! No chance! I like it.
Oh, Staff's it.
I like it. Oh yeah.
Good
Fresh
game. Good
meat.
game. GG.
GG. Oh, Michael, you should come every week. Sorry about that, Austin. Better luck next time. Zach, that is an ouch because you're next.
I think I saw Zach immediately
Like
message
fire.
right after Austin. He also went for 3 as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. Here we go. Zach, you know what's up. What will Michael shave next? Here we go. 3 coins, 4 hands, for a chance to win 500 war points chosen at random. Do you want to go for hands number 1, 2, 3, or 4 for a chance to win 500 war points, Zach? Let us know in the comments.
Michael Lyon, will you get 2 out of 2?
Oh, Zach's done it before.
No, he answered my question. He followed after Austin,
Yeah.
and he lost as well.
So do you want to go for hand number 1? Hand number 1. Hand number 1.
4.
Hand number
He
1.
said 4 this
He's already
time.
gone.
4 this time, yeah.
Oh, he's already gone. Where?
There.
4 this time. Okay. Well, I can tell you, if you went for hand number 1, you would have yourself 500 war points. If you went for hand number 2, you would have yourself 500 war points. You decided to go for 50, 50, 3, 2, 1.
Really? Really? Oh my god.
Oh, Michael, every week you get your ass over here for who that. Unbelievable. Double D9. Oh my god. When's the last time that happened, Chocks? Not even on the first round. I can kiss you, Michael. Let's get in there. No. In your face. Oh my god. Double deny. This is 2019 is off to a bang. I love it.
Michael, you're gonna have a lot of hate mail. He's like, well, I thought you were one of us. I thought you fighting for the club members.
Now he's on the other side of the camera. He knows what's up. Double fail. I like it. Unbelievable. Whew. Remember, guys, next week it's...
Yeah, I'm scared. They have my family.
Are we doing the
upstairs.
commentary on this one? Oh yeah.
Oh,
Look at that. Ooh.
Look how long that
It's
is.
raining. I hope it's not raining.
Oh, I see smoke.
Wow, I got scared. It's Meta Ridley. Sleep. Ooh. Slice right in the chest.
When is it? What's that say?
Oh, it's next week, Chocks.
18th.
Are you going to be there?
I'm gonna be there.
I'm going to be there. Are you going to be there, Michael? Probably not. Only in a Who Dat section. Bada bing, bada boom. Join us at First Figures Official Collectors Club. Let all the Metroid fans know. If you know any Metroid fans, please do share the news. We would appreciate the support on that. Can't wait. Meta Ridley.
Reservations open on Friday. Q&A with Chocks and A. 103. 18th of January, 2019.
Boom. Boom. 2019. 103. The first pre-order of 2019. Oh, Dark Souls Trilogy is going to the UK now, is it?
Has that been confirmed? I thought that was a rumour.
So, looking forward to all of that. We'll be doing a reveal at the end of the show, right? Chocks on about 12 o'clock next week. So be sure to come and check in for that. We'll be... We've got a capture article, I guess, for that as well, Chocks?
We do have a capture article.
Okay,
so
so
after the stream, there will be an article on the main page highlighting the teaser video again. You can find that on YouTube as well. We will social media blast that onto Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. And one other thing, from next week, Monday, as promised earlier, there will be another Dark Souls.
I got you, Nana.
Another Dark Souls giveaway. It's a game giveaway. I'm going to post some pictures over the weekend or maybe on Monday just to give you guys a glimpse of what that Dark Souls game is about. So make sure to come back on Monday, check the club, check the main page for the Dark Souls game giveaway.
Josie Carlos, we're still working on that. It's going to be... painting is going to start after Chinese New Year. What do we need to do with our Twitch channel? No Twitch info. What does that mean? What do we need to do? Let us know, Nana, what we're supposed to be doing. We're not Twitch experts yet. Cool. All right. So we're going to be wrapping this one up. It's been... I thought there was... I dedicated a longer section to Who Dat, but it was over in a flash.
Can we do snack review?
Oh yeah, of course. There's a few
That
more
last
snack
one.
reviews. Yeah, let's
That
do it.
last one, yeah.
All right. Oh, you get the hook.
It's been a while since you've done a snack review as well, so we're doing all three. It's a concentration of snack reviews right there.
Yeah. Is this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, I know what this is.
Or do you want to do this one?
Yeah, I know what this one is.
Yeah, let's do that
This
one.
This
Yeah,
one is
okay.
like strange.
Strange.
No, like how it's like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey guys, this is called Max Oceans crispy fried chicken, but it ain't no ordinary crispy fried
Is it like
chicken.
skin?
No. Well, it looks
I
like
think it's skin,
it's skin.
Yeah, chicken
Yeah,
skin.
but this one, it's salted egg.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
it sounds quite
Basically, there's been quite a trend lately.
a salted egg.
Salted egg with this and with that, and it's like crispy fish skin.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all other different types of snacks, but
Right.
they added like a salted egg. So here you go, guys. Who's product of Thailand? Have you had this before?
Mm-mm.
Product of
I'm
Thailand.
waiting for you to get on with it so I can try.
Oh my god, it's all over the place. What the hell? Is that it? This stuff is like really expensive. As in anything with
Can't see.
egg yolk is quite expensive. But seriously, this
It's like half.
is
bag
a bag of air.
air.
There's nothing. There's like 3 or 4 skins. Oops.
Oh, that is nothing.
I know it's nothing. Look, it's all gone.
Finish it off then.
No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna finish it off. Yeah, you finish it off. No, you finish it off. You hardly eat anything.
All right, let's try it.
That's what it looks like, guys. Chicken skin.
What is it like? What is it like? Knickknacks, wasn't it? That similar kind of looking to it, yeah.
Oh, no, it's like pork scratchings.
Yeah, I know pork scratchings, but like knickknacks. When you had the long thin one, looked like a knickknack.
Yeah, but it has the same. You know, it's basically just fat skin, so it tastes like pork scratchings. But I can't even taste that. I can't even taste the egg yolk.
Liam says that's my dog. It's really nice. Bearing in mind I don't often get to participate in these things. I like it.
Did I just say 4 skins? I didn't say 4 skins.
Chocks, what did you say?
I don't know. I didn't say that. I said 4 skin.
Like pork rind, yeah. That was yummy. So, we're going to give the review in 3. Have you made your decisions? Yeah? 3, 2, 1, 8.
7. 8, 7, 4.
I said 4.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah,
Not a fan at all?
I've tried a lot of like because the recent trend. I've tried a lot of these salty
Mhm.
egg products.
Yeah.
I've tasted way better.
Okay.
Sorry, mate, but honestly, I've tasted way better. Yeah.
You have a more refined palate than I do.
Of course.
Of course.
Just like my statues.
Absolutely.
My hobby is collecting figures.
I said I sort of agree with you when I wasn't even thinking about what you're saying.
Female person.
Oh, you said there were 3 or 4 skins in the bag.
Oh, really? You guys, come on.
All right. So, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. There will be, of course, a feeding frenzy in the next 15 minutes after the stream. I'm not sure if Stefan is around to be the night's watch on points, so make sure you go and check that out. Some 100 F4F points up for grabs. We will be back at it again next week for the reveal of Meta Ridley. We look forward to that. Chocks, is there anything to shout out before we wrap this up?
No, so much appreciate the guys that sponsored that came in and cheered on for Conquer. The pre-orders are still open, so make sure
Much
you
appreciated.
much appreciate that. Much jump on that. We look forward to the next one in the line if you guys really want us to keep on going with the Conquer range. Definitely, we are very, very looking forward to next Friday's reservation for Meta Ridley. And just want to highlight again that, yep, there will be the Dark Souls game giveaway next week as well. That's going to go on for 5 days only this time because this one's a little bit different. So only 5 days for that giveaway. But
Nice.
after that, we will do some more giveaways as well. So keep yourself busy in the club for this month.
Absolutely. Anything that you want to add, Michael?
So Alex,
Yes.
are we gonna be getting any monster hunters?
No one wants the monster. No one wants the hunters. They all want the monsters.
Then you can do the hunters.
How's it
and the
doing?
monsters.
What's the numbers at the moment? Was it 1K?
I didn't check.
Something like that.
Can ask Uncle's Caps.
I want to see.
People want the monsters. I always
really-
thought people want the cats.
Cats.
Yeah, a lot of people like the
Actually, yeah.
cats.
You can do that like the cat with different armors.
What about the crossover? There's been a lot of crossovers.
There's been a lot of
There's
crossovers.
a lot of crossovers with Monster Hunter lately, yeah? The Rio, the Mega Man.
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
actually,
yeah.
I would say that I'm looking closely at that for the time that I get to Vegas when I have my meeting with Capcom. I'll be interested in some TFs perhaps as we get that more established, but it's really early days for anything sort of like that. Cool. All right. Well, I want to say again, thank you so much for joining us. It of course has been Friday Q&A with Chocks and a number 1. We did this earlier. We're trying to say it okay. Welcome to Friday. Not welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. It has, of course, been Friday Q&A with Chocks and a number 1.
100.
And 2.
And I just want to say thank you very much, Michael, for joining us on the stream.
Yes.
How did you find it? I know you're a little bit nervous beforehand. Did you?
It's interesting experience.
Yeah, I'm glad. And thank you so much for making Michael feel, welcome. But you should never have pressured him to shave off his beard. But he took one for the Sam Cham team. So shout out to them. Obviously, good luck with your poll for that, Michael. And fingers crossed for you on that. And so thank you so much, guys. We couldn't do it without you. Again, back at it again next week for 100 and
3.
we'll get it smoothed down one time later on. And much appreciated, guys. This has been Friday the 11th of June 2019. Boom, wrapped up. Michael, and that's done. You down the line. One more over there. But before we go, I've forgotten. There's one thing. Chocks, bring it over.
Oh, yeah?
Totally forgot about to mention this. Look what came in to the office. Michael, would you go over to the end and actually turn off the lights?
Lights.
Yeah, turn them off, lights.
By the door.
Yeah, you can just turn it on as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, one more time.
Go this way.
Yeah. Come on in and show.
Da 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 da.
Now, it might be hard to see. If you bring it a little bit closer, it's going to be hard for you to do that, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. No, I can hold it.
This is the updated Shiranui, and we've got some moving lights. This is the animated mode. We have
Animated, yeah.
This is the solid on, right? Nothing moving there. And then this one is you have a flame effect going around which we didn't have last time, around the flame. And of course, the actual tentacles have different, sort of going on and sort of twinkling independently between each other. Now we haven't actually put in some of them over here, but just to give you an idea, you can actually see the way that they're pulsing inside. We've also updated, if we bring this a little bit closer, updated the look of the markings. They look absolutely gorgeous, and they're in a much darker red. Michael, you can turn on the light now, please. Oh, sorry. Turn on the light now. You able to turn that way, Chocks? Yeah, that's it. Go in a little bit, zoom on that forward. If you can do that, it's gonna be hard. There's a lot more details in the markings than there were than the original one. Before it was like a pure Dreamcast logo. Now it has it's a bit It's as per the revisions, and they're a much darker red, and that's looking really good. Hopefully you like the changes that you see there. And yeah, all right, Chocks, you can bring that back. So we look to be hitting the road running when it comes to Shiranui, when it comes to right after Chinese New Year. So looking good. Oh, also we obviously have here Shaku there as well. So he's looking good as well. So is this already in the PVC? Yeah, I think it's already in the PVC.
Yeah.
Yeah, look how stable that is. Oh shit. Good, yeah, it's got some good. You drop it a few times to see if it breaks or not. Jump on that wait list, James B. So he can go directly on that. Yeah. There you go. Easy peasy in there.
Huh?
And
What? Oh, okay.
hurry up because we're about to close the stream off.
Well, actually, I'll wait then.
Yeah, okay. Go on, Chocks. Let's move this off and let's close up the stream then. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that's wrapped up. And it's now time for one last time. Remember to come and join us for the Feeding Frenzy. I'm your host, Alex.
I'm Chockles.
I'm Michael I.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
See you next time.
Peace!
Laters.